MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time. And Biviano General Contracting. Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular house building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build and saves up to 25% compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations. More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com. Over the past 15 years, MCM has supported the Marshfield community through its mission in connecting the community. As successful as MCM has been, there is a significant challenge facing MCM that will dramatically impact the Marshfield community. Just like almost all community media centers, over 90% of MCM's funding comes from Comcast and Verizon's cable licenses with the town of Marshfield. MCM receives a small percentage of that cable revenue. With technology changing and people changing the way that they consume media, many people have decided to abandon cable television for streaming platforms. 2021 to 2022 saw the greatest one-year decline in cable subscriptions in Massachusetts at 10%. Marshfield isn't immune to this, and over the next several years, we expect to see at least a 20% decrease in our funding due to the decline in cable subscribers in Marshfield. It means saying goodbye to members of the MCM staff, not making important upgrades that make MCM the state-of-the-art studio it is, and a significant reduction in support to valuable community institutions. But most importantly, what does this mean for you? It means saying goodbye to open and transparent government coverage, not being able to see important Marshfield school events like graduation and sports, as well as important community news and information shared by MCM. Please don't let this important community institution wither and die. Please contact us or visit our website to find out more about how you can support Marshfield Community Media.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Robert E. Keuther Junior Gymnasium here at Marshfield High School. I'm Tyler Pinheiro, joined with Owen McCall on the mic. Owen, you ready for a good game today?
I'm ready for a good game. It's going to be great.
Here we go, the
Second
opening
home
tip.
game of the season, baby.
Aruda versus Soro. And now it's going to be a loose ball on the floor. Devin's on the floor, joined with Quinn, but now Elwood's going to come up with the ball. Gets it inside to Aruda. Now Elwood collects it back. Elwood thought about a three. Now swings it over to Devin. Devin tries to go baseline, gets shut off there by Peters. Now to Daly. Daly over to her big Aruda. Now Daly on the wing, tries to go baseline, gets there, kicks it back out to Aruda. Aruda trying to get to the paint, goes up with the left, shots a little to the left. Now Soro's going to collect the rebound and get it to her point guard, Donovan. Now Donovan going to bring it all up the floor, have McDougal on her. Donovan trying to set up a play, gets it into Sorrow. Sorrow looking for the cut. Cut's not open. Gets it back over to Donovan. Donovan pulls the 3. That one's good. Duxbury out to a quick 3-0 start.
I mean, Marshall's got a huge lineup out here on the floor.
For sure. A lot of size. Gets it into Daly in the middle of the floor. Over to Devin. Devin pulls the 3 now, trying to match it. That one rims out. Aruta's on the glass. Kicks it out to Elwood. Elwood puts up the floater. Floater's just a little off. Now Elwood's going to chase down her own miss.
Another offensive rebound.
Looking to get it to someone. Now she's going to dribble out, reset the offense. Try to set up a play here. Elwood looking. Gets it into the big Aruta. Aruta gets it back to Elwood. Nice give and go action, but Elwood smokes the layup. Now Peters is going to come up with the rebound, pushing the pace up the floor. Gets it up to Flynn. Flynn's going to go baseline. Flynn puts it up with the left hand. Layup's no good. McDougal collects. McDougal bounces it to Elwood. Now Elwood's going to push the tempo up the floor. Elwood trying to make up for the missed layup on the last possession. Daly fires the 3. That one rims out too, so Marshfield getting
a couple out-and-ins early.
So close, but just can't find the bottom.
Around the world,
here comes
say.
Donovan.
Packed.
Donovan gets blocked
Stuffed.
by McDougal. Sorrow, their offensive rebound. She gets the putback. So good defense there from Marshfield, but just got to pick it up on the glass.
Second chance points.
Elwood gets it over to Devin. Now Devin goes along the sideline. Going to draw the foul there. That foul's going to be on number 10, Kendall Quinn. Her first, team's first. Now McDougal's going to take it out as Marshfield gets their stack set. Looking for Daly over the top, not there. They just get it into Elwood. Now Elwood's going to pick up her dribble, swing it over to McDougal. McDougal fakes the pass over. Now gets it to Elwood. Elwood's trying to drive, gets it into Devin. Devin goes right, gets shut off there by Peters.
Good job moving the rock, but there's just no shots open.
Ball gets tipped there by Sorrow. Now Aruta collects at the top of the key, keeps her pivot foot, avoids the travel. Now Elwood's going to get smothered there by Flynn. Gets it into Devin. Devin puts up the reverse layup. Reverse layup's no good.
We're
now
blowing
Duxbury's
layups
going to
early.
push. Here comes Donovan. Donovan looking for one of her teammates. Finds nothing. Now she's going to ISO McDougal. Nice move. Gets it out to Quinn. Now Quinn's going to have Devin all up in her face. Ref's going to call a blocking foul there on Maddie Devin. That's going to be her first, team's first.
I mean, we're swinging the rock, Tyler, but
definitely
there's
swinging
no shots falling. There's
shots
no
just
layups
can't fall right now. And, you know, I think all they need is to just see one go in.
I completely agree.
So now Duxbury's going to send in an entire new lineup. So looking like Duxbury's going to run the 5-in, 5-out.
Yeah, 5-in, 5-out. Big switch early.
That's how you tire out a team.
Yeah, it is, dude.
So let me get the new numbers in. We have number 2, Regan Widup. Number 15, Lila McQuarrie. What other numbers we got out here?
23.
Number 23, that's Ella Fitzpatrick. Now shot goes up there from number 35, Reagan Donovan. Oh, so I was mixed up Donovan and Welch. My apologies. Now ball goes into Corinne Daly. Corinne Daly, Euro. Puts up the floater.
Green.
Corinne Daly showing us the footwork. Gets the first bucket of the game for Marshfield. Now here comes McQuarrie. McQuarrie hands it off to Widup. Widup gets a screen.
Oh, that's a travel
12,
right
Kayla
there.
Ryan.
Walking back to
now that's
Duxbury.
going to be a travel. Marshfield is going to get the
Duxbury.
ball back now with some momentum. Always love to see a nice little momentum shift, right, Owen?
You do.
Now Devin gets the ball inbounds.
Get the team animated, get them hungry for a bucket. Come on.
Now Devin's going to get double teamed. Has to give it up. Gets it to McDougal. McDougal going to get it over to Daly. Daly just throws up a bomb.
Up a Hail Mary.
Randy, go up and get it. And Aruta went up and got it. Aruta can't finish at the rim, though. Oh, but Josie Elwood doing her best. Jose Alvarado.
Got the hand in the cookie jar. Fighting for it on the ground.
Gets on the floor. That's going to be a jump ball. And ball's going to go to Duxbury. As you know, that could have gone anywhere because we don't really know who won the tip.
I have no idea. It was a complete dogfight at the tip.
Now ref's trying to get something clear with the scores table.
You could hear a pin drop in this gymnasium right now.
Trying not to be too loud.
I say we get loud, Tyler. I say we start bringing some energy.
Like right now.
If they hear it in the booth, they'll do it down there.
For real. Now, this is going to be Fitzpatrick on the wing, has Elwood on her. Gets it over to Widup. Widup. Oh, nice.
Good hands.
Trying to find Donovan, but McDougal gets her hand in the cookie jar, gets the steal. Now Elwood's going to push the ball up the floor.
Heavy pressure in the backcourt.
Sends it back to McDougal. McDougal trying to find an open teammate. Picks up her dribble now. Drops it into the big Aruta. Aruta over to Daly. Daly does a nice little spin move. Now loses the ball. Elwood's going to get it back. Elwood's going to fire the three for the tie. That one just bounces off the rim also. Good effort there by McDougal, but they're going to call it out of bounds. It's going to be Duxbury.
Yeah, I call a back rim a good shot.
Yeah, They've been hitting the rim a lot. They just got to find a happy medium now.
It's got to fall.
Some have
Something's
been
got to
short,
fall.
some have been long.
Yeah.
Now here comes Macquarie. Has Devin on her. Macquarie sends this one over to Ryan. Ryan passes this one
Patrick from deep.
over. The shot there was by Fitzpatrick. Now the pass is going to go to Witta, but Devin dips her hand in there, knocks it out of bounds. Ball's going to stay with Marshfield. Now Marshfield has a sub coming into the game. That's going to be number 2, Nora Walker. Subbing in for Corinne Daly.
Marshfield's bringing a very different approach to the subbing.
Walker getting her first minutes of the game now. Here goes Macquarie. Quick kicks it out over to Donovan. Now she's going to get a screen there from Ryan.
Good D.
Send it back out to Macquarie. Now Macquarie's going to send this one over to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick puts up the 3. That one's going to go.
Around the world.
Around the world and in. Sometimes that's all it takes. Now this one's into Elwood. Elwood's going to go up the left sideline. Picks up her dribble. She gets triple teamed, I think. Walker's going to fake.
Good ball
get it
movement.
over to McDougal. McDougal's going to sidestep, get it out to Devin. Devin doesn't like what she sees, hands it back to McDougal. Now McDougal's going to reset the offense now. Gets it over to Walker. Walker dumps it into the big.
Good pass. Good find right there from Nora Walker.
They just turned nothing into something right there.
Good find right there.
Thought the play was dead.
They've been moving the ball so much. I mean, something's bound to get open.
Now this 3 is going to go up by Witt. That one's no good. Aruta's going to get the rebound.
Just
now
give me
Aruta's
that.
going to look to push up the floor.
Give me
Gets
that.
it up to Walker. Oh, but ball's going to get tipped, and Walker's going to let this one go out of bounds. So now Marshall's going to take this underneath. Now it's looking like the starters are coming back in. So interesting.
Another 5 and 5.
Interesting personnel here from Duxbury. Looking like they're just going to run 5 in, 5 out the whole time.
I feel like they know what they're
So
doing.
we're going to
now.
have 3 subs in for Marshfield now. We have Michaela Lamb, Molly Stevens, and Aubrey Sears checking into the game, replacing Josie Elwood, Maeve McDougal, and Maddie Devin. So now this one's going to go over to Lamb in the corner. Lamb puts up the 3. That one's a little strong. Walker is going to get the rebound. Now she's going to swing this one over to Sears. Sears goes baseline. Kicks it out to Stevens. Stevens long 2. That one's a little short, but Aruda is taller than everybody and goes up and gets the rebound.
A tower
now,
out
ball's
there.
going to fly everywhere, but now this one's going to end up in the hands of Peters. Peters is going to try to push the tempo up the court. Has nothing. Now slows down. Sears is going to get her hand on that, but they're going to call that a reaching foul. I don't know. That looks a little clean to me, Owen.
I would have to agree with you there, Tyler. I mean, I wasn't thinking foul right there. I mean, that's a nice clean pick.
I mean, it would have stayed Duxbury ball regardless.
Either
It'd
way.
just be one less foul. So now Duxbury's going to take it on the sideline. That's going to be Flynn taking the ball out. Stevens on her. Now Lamb playing tenacious defense on Welch. Welch is going to get to her spot, put up the mid-range. That one's a little strong. Rebound there by Wall.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
I don't believe Wall was in the starting lineup, so she might be another new face here for Duxbury. Now this one's going to go up to Peters. Peters puts up
they're
the 3,
draining
and the
them
3 is
from deep.
good.
They're draining them from deep.
Duxbury cannot miss from downtown
They're
right
coming
now,
out firing.
Lamb's going to get this at half court. Give it back over to Sears. Sears gives it to Stevens. Freshman Stevens goes up and one.
And the foul.
Molly Stevens with the and
You
one.
love to see that. The freshman.
The freshman giving some momentum to the Rams now.
You like to see that from your underclassmen right
Love to
there.
see it from
You
the
like to see that.
underclassmen, making big
Takes the
plays.
weight off the big dogs.
As Corinne Daly's going to come back in now, replacing Nora Walker. Throws up. Free throw is good. So Molly Stevens
Coach
finishes the
said
and
rebound like she's gonna miss.
Yeah, I know.
Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous.
Not a great play call there. So now here comes Welch up the floor. Welch trying to let her offense set up whatever play they're running. Now Lamb's going to smother her. Get this one over to Flynn. Flynn's going to get a screen from Soreau. Now Soreau's going to seal. Doesn't get the ball, though. Now here comes Wall. Wall hands it back over to Welch. Welch gets it into Soreau. Soreau turns, finds her shooter. That's Peters. Peters puts up the 3. That one's a little strong. Welch is going to get the rebound. Welch goes up for the layup and gets fouled. Great effort there from Duxbury on the offensive glass.
Really good effort.
Created, what, two or three extra possessions?
Marshall couldn't get their paws on the ball there to.
Guess not.
No.
Now here comes another
Sub coming.
I believe that is Lauren McDaniel. The junior will check in for the first time tonight. She's replacing Caroline Aruda. Good minutes there from the big Aruda. Now coming in for Duxbury is going to be number 10, Kendall Quinn, replacing the big Soreau.
That was a good battle there, Aruda and Soreau.
Yeah. Love to see 2 starting centers go at it.
You do.
Now here comes Molly Stevens up the floor. trying to push the tempo. Hands this one off to Sears. Sears trying to find someone. Now she goes to the rim.
Oh, good
Sneaks
find.
that one into Stevens, but Stevens is just short on the layup.
Oh, hits
and
the
McDaniel
deck.
hits the deck. They're going to call a travel, but I don't even think she had possession of the ball.
I don't think so either. That looked like a
That's a very interesting call right there.
yeah.
That was
That was a
just
game
like,
of volleyball right there.
that was one of those ones where it's like I blew the whistle, so I kind of have to call something.
Exactly.
So now here comes the pass to Wall. Wall had someone wide open in the corner, but now Welch is going to put up the three. Welch
They are
connects
hitting.
from downtown.
They are hitting.
I don't think Duxbury's missed a three-pointer yet.
They're hot.
They're hot right now. That's 4 threes in the game now, I believe. Here comes Lamb. Lamb tries to respond
deep,
from way downtown.
beyond the arc.
That one's a little strong.
Golly.
But Sears gets
I
the
like the
offensive
confidence.
rebound. Now Daly's going to try to go. Switches her pivot foot. Now throws the ball away. Wall steals that. Now here comes Flynn up the floor. Flynn gets it to Welch. Welch throws it right to Corinne Daly. Now Daly gets it over to Sears.
Everyone's hitting the
Time
deck.
winding down. Lamb
Another deep
sets her
three.
feet, pulls up the three, tries to bank it. That one's no good. Now Duxbury
almost
going to
called
try and
bank.
get one more up. Flynn puts it up at the buzzer.
Oh my
Ooh.
goodness. Goodness me.
That one just barely missed the rim right there.
That was on a beeline.
So after one quarter, your score is going to be 7-15. Duxbury in front right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for the second quarter here on Marshfield Community Media.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility, and Biviano General Contracting. MCM coverage of MHS Sports is
Welcome back to the Robert E. Keuther Gymnasium here at Marshfield High School. Marshfield is currently down by 8 to the Duxbury Dragons, but starters are back in the game. Owen, how'd you feel after that first quarter?
First quarter was a little messy. Duxbury got hot from deep, and we couldn't really get anything going on offense. We were moving the ball well, but I felt like we were forcing shots.
A lot, yeah. But those weren't even bad forces because if you looked, a lot of them were just like rolling right out of the rim.
blown layups. So
The shots are right there.
opportunities are there.
They're
We're just
right
not
there. Just got to
capitalizing.
get them in the net. Now here comes the pass over to Peters. Daly on her, now swings this one over to Flynn. Marshfield looking like they're in a zone now, trying to shut down those three-point shots, I think. Now ball's going to swing. Peters puts up the three. Now Duxbury, I think for the first time tonight, they missed a three-pointer. Now here comes Devin pushing the tempo up the floor. Has Daly, doesn't even see her. Now she Euro steps into the lane, gets the layup.
Flick of the wrist right there.
Very risky play there from Maddie Devin, but it paid off.
It did.
Looking like
Took
the Euro
it all away.
The Euro steps looking like an effective move. Now Josie Elwood's going to blitz at the top of the zone. Get this one inside to Soreau. Now it's going to be Flynn for three. That one's a little strong. Daly collects the rebound. Now Daly's going to take this one up the floor herself. Swings it over to Elwood. Elwood fakes the three. Now spins back. Hands it over to McDougal. McDougal in the corner to Daly. Daly's going to go left. Trying to get it into her big, Aruda.
Someone's got to help her.
Now they get it into the big, but that one's going to get tipped. Good defense there from Soreau to get a deflection. This one's going to go up to Peters. Peters dumps this one into Soreau. Now over to Welch. Welch drives. Shot by Flynn is blocked.
Looking like Rob
Good
Williams.
defense there from Maeve McDougal. Looking like prime Robert Williams. Now Elwood's going to put up the layup. That one's strong. McDougal gets the rebound. That one gets blocked out of bounds. Yeah, exactly what you said right there. Like, dude, I was telling you earlier, you hear the gym after a foul call.
The ref keeps accidentally coughing on these plays, and the whistle blows, and he just has to call something.
It's unfortunate, yeah. So you just got to call something.
Whoa.
Devin hits the deck.
Circus
McDougal
play.
gets her defender in the air. Tries to put up the
Kareem.
floater's a little short. Did you know, fun fact about Kareem, he didn't wear goggles because he couldn't see. He wore them because he kept getting poked in the eye when people try to block a shot. The more you know.
Too tall.
The more you know. Now Aruda sends that one back to the third row.
Aruda's thinking about getting goggles too.
She's
She's
giving
too tall.
two people souvenirs. Now Devin's going to get fouled in the backcourt there by Flynn. That was going to be first foul of the quarter. Now coming into the game is number 15, Lila McQuarrie, replacing number 33, Ava Welch. Now checking in for the first time tonight is number 1, Aubrey Finn, replacing Maeve McDougal. McDougal just had a very nice defensive run right there. She sent him back a three-pointer.
Absolutely. Prime Robert Williams.
Now Devin sends it over to Finn. Finn back over to Elwood.
Like Josie Elwood's played the entire game, same with Maddie Devin so far.
Comes Devin. Devin scoops another layup up. That one is
score.
a little strong this time. Now here comes Peters. Peters sends this one over to McQuarrie. McQuarrie gets this one over to Flynn. Back over to Peters. Now McQuarrie has it. Back over to Peters. They're just playing catch right now. Just trying to work Marshfield out of this zone. Now they get into Soreau. Ball fake there from Quinn. Quinn gets it into Soreau. Soreau puts up the layup. Layup's good. Duxbury gets their first bucket of the quarter. Here comes Elwood up the floor trying to make something happen. Now she picks up her dribble, swings it over to Finn. Finn gets it over to Daly. Hands are down right now, but Daly's not shooting. Hands it over to Elwood. Good screen there from Daly. Elwood puts up the floater. That one bounces around the rim.
Hometown bounce.
You couldn't have said it better myself. Hometown bounce. Soreau's going to get it at top of the key. Swings this one over to McQuarrie. McQuarrie gets into the paint. Tries to get it to Soreau. That's going to be a turnover. Elwood's going to pick this one up.
Now
Elwood's going to try and push the pace up the floor. Now Marshfield's going to reset into their offense. Ball goes into Finn. Normally the bully ball strategy with Aruda works, but Aruda has finally met someone her height.
I know, and it's making for a great battle.
And it's making Marshfield have to change up their play style a little bit.
And that could be why we're behind here, Tyler.
Maybe. Is the play Weisgerber just called that dental? It's an interesting.
It was either dental or pencil. I don't know.
Interesting name for a play, regardless. Looks like Aruda's getting triple teamed right now. Now Daly's going to get it.
The shot was there.
And that's going to be a double dribble right there. Going to be another turnover for Marshfield. Now checking back in for Duxbury is going to be number 35, Regan Donovan. And for the first time tonight, number 3 on Marshfield, Ali Rosa. Shot goes up there from Peters. Shot's a little short. Rebound's collected by Donovan. The ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with Marshfield. And McDougal's coming back into the game, replacing Finn. Good shift there from Aubrey Finn. I believe Aubrey Finn's dad is one of the assistant coaches for the boys varsity team.
He sure is, and I see him right over there. Fish is sitting an interesting way in the stands right over there. Look at that. I've never seen someone sit like that.
Fish loves sitting with his legs up like that.
Never seen
you guys will see when we go back on Marshfield's side. This ball's going to go out here to Donovan. Donovan sends it back to Peters. Peters gets blocked again by McDougal.
2 on the night for McDougal. Same spot. Same spot.
If I had to bet, McDougal's favorite Celtic, as that shot goes in there from Fitzpatrick, McDougal's favorite Celtic was probably Robert Williams.
I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
Now here comes Elwood up the floor. Has Fitzpatrick all over her. Now Elwood trying to get free. Gets it over to Rosa. Rosa into the paint. Daly loses her defender on a fake. Goes up. Doesn't get the foul call. Tries to get the rebound. Can't. Ball's going to go up to Peters. Peters over to Fitzpatrick. Again. Fitzpatrick for 3. That one's a little strong. McDougal gets the rebound. Now she gets double teamed. Ball's loose. Daly doesn't pick it up. Ball's going to go right into the hands of McQuarrie. McQuarrie's going to get the layup. Weisgerber doesn't like what he sees. He's going to call a timeout. Duxbury's got the lead up to double digits for the first time tonight. Not a good look from Marshall, but Weisgerber's going to try to adjust. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsor.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility, and Biviano General Contracting.
Duxbury has doubled the amount of points Marshfield has here. Has built their first double-digit lead of the game. Oh, and what do you think Marshfield's got to work on to get back in the game?
It all starts with taking care of the ball. We've been having some messy turnovers, some careless turnovers, like the one that ended in that timeout. I mean, just giving up the rock with two Duxbury people in the backcourt, and it's just not a good look right there. So you just got to clean up the ball, play your game, get the shots up, and okay, thought that was gonna be a foul.
I think the play we just saw right there was an example of what you just said not to do.
Yeah.
Now here comes Donovan. Now ball goes inside to Sorrow, gets it over to Fitzpatrick on the wing. Now gets it up top to McQuarrie. And McQuarrie gonna get the play call from her coach. Back over to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick into Donovan. Donovan looking for the high post. That's not there. Back over. Now swings it to Peters in the corner. Peters puts up the three. That one's a little short. McDougal collects the rebound. Now McDougal gets doubled and loses it again. Layup goes
That was almost the
up
same
there
exact
from
thing that
McQuarrie.
just happened.
Very close.
That led
Rosa
to a
gets
Marshfield
it.
timeout.
Swings it over to McDougal.
Another
Throws it
turnover
behind her,
right
and the
there.
ball's going to fly out of bounds for yet another
Slow it
Marshfield
down.
turnover.
Slow it down.
Now coming back from Marshfield, number 33, senior captain Maddie Devon. Hopefully she can try to come in and control this offense a little more. Now here comes McQuarrie up the floor, has Daly on her. Swing comes there from Whitup, rejects. Now pass over to Donovan. Donovan's going to get a screen from Sorrow. Donovan's going to go into the paint. Now swings it back out. Then Donovan gets it right back. Shoots the shot over
fake.
Aruda. That one's nowhere near the hoop. But Sorrow collects the offensive rebound and puts that one back up. Dougal and Stevens play catch. Now it goes up to Devon. Devon tries to get it into Daly, and then she does.
I mean, the Duxbury
It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay here.
Swarming defense.
No, it's not going to stay here, I guess. That's going to be another turnover. And now, for the first time tonight, senior captain Lizzie Barrett's checking into the game, replacing Caroline Aruda. Now here comes McQuarrie up the floor. Still has Daly on her. Ball goes over to Donovan. Not Donovan, that's Fitzpatrick, excuse me. Now Donovan has the ball. Has McDougal on her, trying to get a screen. Now ball goes back to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick sends this one to McQuarrie. McQuarrie trying to get an ISO, it looks like, but Daly's going to get right through that screen. Now ball's going to go to
Don't let it
Whitup.
get
Whitup
deep. Don't let it
throws
get deep.
that one
Good
down
stuff.
inside to Ryan. Ryan misses the layup.
Got to get a
Now
rebound.
ball's loose. Daly hops on the floor.
We got to get a rebound.
Ref's going to call her out. Ref's going to call Ryan out of bounds, so that's going to be a turnover. Marshfield's going to take the ball back. Now, Owen, we've got under a minute here. You think Marshfield can build up some momentum going into halftime?
I definitely think so. If we can slow the pace down, that's going to be the.
And that's going to be the killer
Another
right there.
Another
That shot's going to go up by Ryan. That three's off. Devon collects the rebound. As she goes, passes this one up to McDougal. McDougal trying to go fast. Maybe go 2 for 1. McDougal pump fakes. Now swings it back over to Devon. Devon going to drive, does her Euro step, gets to the basket but misses. Barrett gets the offensive rebound.
Right
back
there.
out to Devon. Devon loses her defender, but the ref's going to call a double dribble on that one. So that's going to be yet another
got
turnover
3
for
blocks in
Marshfield.
the first half.
Marshfield, I think there's one thing to sum up this first half. It's been turnovers.
It has been. That's exactly what it is, and that's all it is. And I think going into halftime, that's what the coaching staff needs to talk to the crew about, is
100%.
cleaning up the ball, slow the pace down. Because it's all in transition. That's every single time.
Now it's looking like Duxbury's going to try and go for the last shot, but here's Ryan. Ryan with the layup. Layup's good. Now clock's still going to run, even though we're still in the first half. Now Stevens going to get the inbound pass. Here goes Stevens up the court. Just under 10 seconds to go. Gets it over to Barrett. Barrett to Daly. Daly ball fakes. Daly puts up the layup. That one just rims out. Good rebound there by McQuarrie. Now Duxbury doesn't even try to get one more shot up. First half's going to end. Your score is going to be 26-11 in favor of the Duxbury Dragons. Owen, what'd you think right there at the end of the half from Marshfield?
I mean, we've been preaching it all game, Tyler. It's the turnovers in
It's
transition.
turnovers.
We're going so fast-paced. I mean, the ball's just hitting off anything and everything. I mean, we got to slow it down, spread the rock, try and get a good high percentage shot like we did in the start of the first period. We were doing that. First quarter, we were doing that. We were just blowing layups. The opportunities were there, but we just got to slow the pace down.
Could not agree with you more. Hopefully Marshfield can pick this up in the second half. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time. And Biviano General Contracting. Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular house building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build and saves up to 25% compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations. More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com. Over the past 15 years, MCM has supported the Marshfield community through its mission in connecting the community. As successful as MCM has been, there is a significant challenge facing MCM that will dramatically impact the Marshfield community. Just like almost all community media centers, over 90% of MCM's funding comes from Comcast and Verizon's cable licenses with the town of Marshfield. MCM receives a small percentage of that cable revenue. With technology changing and people changing the way that they consume media, many people have decided to abandon cable television for streaming platforms. 2021 to 2022 saw the greatest one-year decline in cable subscriptions in Massachusetts at 10%. Marshfield isn't immune to this, and over the next several years, we expect to see at least a 20% decrease in our funding due to the decline in cable subscribers in Marshfield. It means saying goodbye to members of the MCM staff, not making important upgrades that make MCM the state-of-the-art studio it is, and a significant reduction in support to valuable community institutions. But most importantly, what does this mean for you? It means saying goodbye to open and transparent government coverage, not being able to see important Marshfield school events like graduation and sports, as well as important community news and information shared by MCM. Please don't let this important community institution wither and die. Please contact us or visit our website to find out more about how you can support Marshfield Community Media. People in the community tell us all the time, Marshfield Community Media is a hidden gem. While we love hearing that we're a gem, we don't love hearing that we're hidden. So let's talk about what we can offer you and this wonderful community. One of the biggest things we offer is training. We can train you on various forms of media such as camerawork, podcasting, editing, and so much more. The only thing we require is that you're a member of our studio, which for Marshfield residents is just $30 a year. And with that membership, you not only get access to training, but our entire arsenal of state-of-the-art equipment. We'll help you create the content you've been dreaming about. In addition to this, we also offer production services. Do you have a small business and want to film some promotions for your website or social media? We've got you covered. We've worked with businesses all over the South Shore to produce high-quality promotional material at an affordable rate. You probably already know this, but in case you don't, we provide high-quality coverage of important community events. This includes MHS Varsity Sports, municipal government meetings, important local news, and many other special community events and ceremonies. So if you'd like to know more about us, you can check out our website at marshfieldcommunitymedia.com or give us a call at 781-837-4384. Thank you. MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility, and Biviano General Contracting. MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time. And Biviano General Contracting. Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular house building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build and saves up to 25% compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations. More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Robert E. Keuther Jr. Gymnasium here at Marshfield High School. In the first half, we saw Marshfield collapse towards the end, having a lot of turnovers, leading to a lot of baskets for the Duxbury Dragons. Owen, how do you think Marshfield can fix that this half?
I think they got to come out with some more confidence and take some better shots, find the open man, and when they're pressing, just slow the pace down. Just slow the pace down. That's what it starts with, is just slowing the pace down.
For sure.
Like they're doing right now. I like this.
Exactly. More of a motion offense.
I like this.
As Devin gets the 3 in the corner, that one hits off the top of the backboard and goes into the hands of Quinn. Quinn coming down the floor, gets it over to Welch. Welch passes this one over to Peters. Peters says hand down, man down.
Fires.
Shoots the three, makes the three.
She's hit 3 threes.
That's 3 threes there for Peters. Might be in double figures for scoring right now because she probably has another bucket.
Definitely
And
could.
here comes Elwood. Bounces this one over to Devin. Now Devin's trying to go baseline. Gets shut off. Sends it over to Aruda. Baseline cut there. That should
Right idea, wrong
That
execution.
should have been a kick ball. That did go off of her legs, right?
Shin. Right
Now
off the shin.
Aruda just
Oh
tries
my
to go straight
jeez.
up. Doesn't get the block, but Duxbury gets the offensive rebound. Ball flies all over the place. Peters, another three. That one's a little short. Aruda gets the rebound. Now Elwood's going to
Fast
have a
break opportunity
one-on-one
right here. Capitalize.
against Flynn. Elwood tries to get it to McDougal, but it's going to be another turnover. That one goes right into the hands of Peters. Now here comes Peters up the floor. Gets it into Sorrell.
Get McDougal in the paint. Get her
This one
blocking
goes over to
shots.
Flynn.
Get her blocking
Flynn gets
shots.
in. Passes this one out to Quinn. Quinn drives.
Just
Quinn,
like that.
clean defense there from McDougal, they say. Now Elwood's going to come up with the ball. Elwood's going to push the tempo. Elwood's going to get fouled there. The other ref wanted to call it travel. You saw that?
I saw it,
She-
and I
she
got
was
really
doing the
worried.
motion, then
It
she had
started.
then she got put on pause.
The right
and got
forearm
put in
started
reverse.
to turn. It scared me a little.
It did scare me as well because that did look like a foul way before the travel. Looking like they want to run a play here, but play does not get ran properly, so it's going to go in the backcourt to Elwood. Elwood trying to find Daly on a backdoor cut. Nothing's there. Now picks up her dribble. Back to Daly. Daly trying to see what the defense is going to give her. Welch is daring her to go left.
Thought about a shot there.
Elwood takes a super long two,
Moving
tries to
mid-range.
bank it. Aruda's
And
there.
one!
That's the putback. That's going to be an and one for Carolina Aruda.
And the foul.
Good offensive instincts there from Aruda. Gets the offensive rebound, puts it up. Little too easy.
Yeah, looking like prime Shaq.
Prime Shaquille O'Neal. I heard if she dunked it, the backboard would have just like
Yeah.
collapsed.
I mean, I love that. Grabbed it, didn't even bring the ball down.
The best part was no hitch, nothing. It was
Nothing.
Just
She just
boom,
walked
right
it
up.
into the basket.
No dip. That's what they say. No dip.
No dip on that chip.
Free throw goes up. That one's off. Sorrell gets the rebound. She gets swarmed. Traveling
This
violation.
ref loves to call
This
travel.
ref knows ball, I guess. She either knows ball or she likes just getting the forearm workout in.
Yeah. Some shoulder movement.
Yeah. Keeps the blood pumping.
Yeah.
Now McDougal tries to get it to Devin through the screen. And McDougal had the right idea there. Just tried throwing it off of the defender.
Yeah, I like it.
Sometimes the ball just doesn't bounce.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Elwood jumps
Looking
that one
looking
like
like
a
Ed Reed
DB.
right there.
Now here goes Devin. Devin scoops the layup. That one's no good. Now Devin looks angry as she's running back up the court to try and get her get back. Welch puts up the layup. That one gets sent back into the student section.
I don't know who sent it back, but
It was a good block
it was
regardless.
a good block regardless.
Just shout out to the defense, as I told
Shout out to the defensive unit.
you. The defense as a whole. If one person doesn't do their job, the whole defense crumbles.
Whoa.
Now ball goes into Sorrell. Sorrell's trying to get that one back over to Flynn. Doesn't now. Quinn's going to have the ball at the top of the key. Gets it over to Peters. Peters has had the hot hand tonight. Now Peters pulls back. Ball's going to swing over to Quinn. Quinn gets this one over to Flynn. Quinn to Flynn. Banking it off the
The
backboard.
bank's open right there.
It's a little Dr.
Gosh.
Seuss right there. Quinn to Flynn.
They're hot from three, man. They're just hitting. It's their night.
Sometimes the shot's falling. Daly's going to put up
Midi.
the mid-range shot. That one's a little long.
strong.
Aruda, another offensive rebound. Tries to get the putback. Putback's no good. Devin fires the three. from
High
downtown.
arcing shot.
Looking like Dirk Nowitzki there with
Sent
the
it to the moon.
And that one's going to go out of bounds, and Weisgerber's going to call a timeout. Very rough start to the second half, if I do say so myself.
I would have to agree with you, Tyler.
So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here for more of this second half action between Marshfield and Duxbury here on Marshfield Community Media.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility, and Biviano General Contracting.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Marshfield High School. Duxbury's built up a 32-13 lead here at Marshfield High School, but there's still plenty of time left to play in this game, so don't count Marshfield out just yet.
Do not do it. I can feel a run coming. McDougal, fourth block of the night. It's easy for her.
Now here comes Elwood, gets this one over to Daly. Daly bobbles this one. Now she recollects back to Aruda. Aruda swings it over to Devin. McDougal calls for it, doesn't get the pass.
And
Devin's going to go to the rim and get an and one.
And one.
Great way to build momentum back up for your team.
I love that right there. That's going to give people an extra boost right there. That's what we need.
That's what you need, bro.
Drop one in with a foul.
Now, Devin, you're going to try and complete the three-point play. You know what I've noticed?
What have you noticed?
On free throws, the energy's starting to come back into the building. It's not as quiet as it was earlier.
It isn't.
Free throw goes up. Free throw goes into the net. McDougal tried to steal the rebound right there. She grabbed that one right out of the net.
Stat padding.
Duxbury was just too slow, I guess. Now McDougal's going to pick up full court.
Oh, McDougal
guarding
fell.
Fitzpatrick. Now she gets crossed out of her shoes. Oh, and she tackles her to the ground. Taking that Ed Reed comparison a little too far, if you ask me.
Well, no, it just means it was accurate.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, intercepting balls and trucking people.
Laying the boom.
Yep. Costco.
Now Elwood's going to get in the face of the inbounder here. Ball's going to go out to Peters. I would have thought Peters would have shot that one.
Yeah, she's been on fire. She's a sniper.
Sends it right back over to Flynn. Soros trying to seal, but Aruda dips her hand in the cookie jar. Takes that one away.
Heads up behind you.
McDougal gets Jose Alvarado'd by her best friend, Fitzpatrick.
Came back door. The girl she just laid out.
The ISO that we want to see is back, but not anymore. Here comes Quinn. Quinn over to Peters. Peters for three again from downtown. That's 5?
Mama, there goes that man.
That's 5 3-pointers now for Peters. Peters might be in double bang territory right now. Shout out to Mike Breen. McDougal from way downtown.
Oh!
That one's not even close. Aruda gets in there on the offensive glass, but this one's going to get collected by Flynn. Flynn's going to run up the floor, get over to Peters, feed the hot hand.
Heat check.
That was a heat check. That was a little far behind the line. But Fitzpatrick's going to get the offensive rebound and put that one into the net. Gets the lead up to over 20 now for the first time tonight. Now Weisgerber looks like he's sending in an entire new 5. Dougal's going to get this at the high post. Tries to get inside. Back out to Elwood. Elwood for 3. That one's no good. Rebound there by Quinn. Quinn's going to push the tempo up the floor. Sends this one over to Flynn. Quinn to Flynn.
Quinn to Flynn.
Soros loses that one. Elwood leaves it up top. That one's going to get taken away by Peters.
Turnover.
Peters passes this one up to Flynn. Flynn over to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick puts up the 3. Bang! Ella Fitzpatrick from downtown forces Coach Weisgerber to use another timeout. Now Duxbury looking like they've opened up the floodgates here at Marshfield High School, Owen.
They have. And transition turnover leads to a 3. Yeah. It's been the story of the night.
The 3s have been the killer so far tonight.
They have been. Peters has been killing it from beyond the arc. Fitzpatrick's got like 3.
We will be right back here at Marshfield High School on Marshfield Community Media after this word from our sponsor.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility, and Biviano General Contracting.
Okay, welcome back to Marshfield High School. Duxbury has built the lead up to 40-16, and now Coach Weisgerber sent in an entire new 5. Oh, and you think this new 5's going to set a spark to get a comeback going here?
I hope so. We got some fresh legs, ready to run, ready to get active. So I hope that.
Here's Caroline Robbins. Sends it out to Michaela Lamb over to Sears. Sears goes into the paint, skips through the lane. Molly Stevens with the fillet. Fillet does not go in. But good defense. Rebound there by McDaniel. Back out to Stevens. Over to Robbins. Robbins tries to get inside, now picks up her dribble. Over to Lamb. Lamb into McDaniel. Over to Robbins. Robbins fakes
Great
the
ball
three. Gets your
movement right
defender
now.
spinning in the spin cycle. Ball's going to fly, but McDaniel's going to collect that one back. Now Lamb's going to get the ball at half, and she's going to go back court. Wild sequence of events there that led to what? Another turnover. So the ball security tonight from Marshall has not been great, to say the least. Now, okay, looks like we just had a sub coming in. That's going to be Maddie McKinnon checking in for the first time tonight. She will be replacing Ella Fitzpatrick. Now here's McQuarrie. McQuarrie sends this one over to Widup. Widup's going to get the screen from Ryan. Ryan seals, gets the ball, gets the layup to go. Another bucket for Duxbury. Now here comes Stevens. Up to Lamb. Into McDaniel. McDaniel puts up the shot. Shot's no good. Now crossover there from McQuarrie. McQuarrie's going to fly up the floor. Now ball is going to go over to Donovan. Donovan's going to dribble over, hand this one over to McKinnon. McKinnon sends this one back to McQuarrie. McQuarrie passes over to Widup. Widup is going to spin now, get to her spot, back over to McKinnon. McKinnon has Molly Stevens on her. Stevens trying to play some tenacious defense. Now swings it over to Widup. Going to get the screen. Blitz.
Oh.
Ball goes back inside. Another bucket there for
Kaylee
Ryan.
right there.
Now here comes Stevens trying to respond. Passes it over to Sears. McDaniel calling for it in the high post, doesn't get it. Now Robbins goes. Robbins throws it right to McKinnon's hands. Now ball is going to go over to McQuarrie. McQuarrie puts up the layup, smokes that one. Good defense, good rebound there by McDaniel. Gets it over to Lamb.
Good defense and good
Lamb
rebound.
loses
And
it.
another
Donovan
turnover
just
in the
straight up
backcourt.
said, give me that. Now going to pass this one back out to McKinnon. McKinnon passes. Widup for three. Doesn't bank that one in. Lamb's going to get the rebound.
Another turnover in the backcourt.
But now McQuarrie's going to step in, get the steal, and get another 2 points. Now here comes Molly Stevens back up the court trying to respond. Lead's gotten up to 30. Here goes Sears. Drives to the hole. Misses that one. Now here comes McQuarrie. McQuarrie steps back. Sends it over to Donovan. Donovan, one more to Widup. Widup for three. Tries to bank that one again. The bank's not working. She might
It's
as well
not working. The
might
bank
as
is
well
not
just-
open.
Might
It's
as well
closed
try
for
to go
good.
for a swish.
The bank's out of business today.
I think the bank closed at like 5.
It's out of business.
Maybe 5:30.
It's been out of business for a week
It's
now.
almost 6 now. And we got 2 more subs coming in the game. We have Mae Murphy and Aubrey Finn checking in for Kayla Lamb and Sears.
We got to get something going, especially offensively.
Now here comes Molly Stevens bringing the ball up the floor. Stevens gets it over to Finn. Finn finds Murphy. Murphy back over to Stevens. Now Stevens goes inside. Back out to Murphy. Murphy into McDaniel. Robbins puts it up at the buzzer. That one's a little short. Caroline Robbins almost ended the quarter on a bang, not quite. So at the end of the third quarter, your score is going to be 46-16 in favor of the Duxbury Dragons. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here for the fourth quarter here on Marshfield Community Media.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility, and Biviano General Contracting. MCM coverage of MHS Sports
Been a lot going wrong here today for Marshfield. What can you say about that?
The game might feel out of reach, but we're doing our best. We're playing hard. It's just it's an unfortunate thing with the turnovers, especially in the backcourt where we're coming down with rebounds. We're just giving the ball away, easy buckets. So, I mean, this fourth quarter we just got to fix up those mistakes, and we'll see how it plays out.
It's looking like Wise has emptied the bench here. That's going to be another layup there for Kaylee Ryan. That one's going to be an and one.
Yeah,
Foul there is going to be on Barrett. Now here comes Ryan to try and finish the and one. Shot up for Ryan. That one misses everything. That's going to be a rim violation, I believe.
Rim violation.
Unfortunate. I haven't seen one of those in a
I haven't
while.
seen. I didn't even really know that was a thing.
Thankful for the reminder. Now here comes Molly Stevens trying to get something going here. Dribbles into traffic. Tries to get Finn. Finn wasn't even looking at it. It's going to be another turnover for Marshfield. I think Marshfield might be up to 20 turnovers.
We could be at 30. I can't lie.
Looks like Duxbury's trying to get another sub in. That's number 14, Abby Wall, checking in for the first time tonight. So she is going to get her sub into the game. She's going to replace Kaylee Ryan. Kaylee Ryan just went on like a 6-0 run of her own. My apologies. Now here comes McKinnon up the floor. Gets this one over to Sovic. Sovic loses the dribble there. Now picks it up. She's laughing about it. Now sends it back over to Sovic. Gets it back to McKinnon. McKinnon tries to go left, gets a screen. Throws the ball right away.
Fast break. Double dribble.
Going to be a late double dribble call there.
Interesting.
If you're going to call it, you might as well call it on time, right?
Interesting. It's interesting. I thought that was going to be a nice fast break opportunity, but
I thought that was going to be one the ref just let go, personally.
yeah. I didn't even notice it.
Now here comes McKinnon up the floor, just trying to get a little motion offense going here. Over to Sovic. Sovic throws this one like Tom Brady over to Wall. Now ball's going to get stolen by Finn. Finn gets it over to Murphy. Murphy inside to Barrett. Barrett does a good job keeping her pivot foot alive. Throws up the shot. Shot goes in.
Swish.
Her teammates are loving it. They're happy for her.
Absolutely. It's the first point in a while.
First bucket in a long time. Now handoff's not going to work there, but Wall's going to collect. Now Robbins almost gets the steal. Now ball's going to go to McKinnon. McKinnon goes baseline. Rebound goes to Wall. Wall's going to throw up the layup and get fouled. Foul, I believe, is going to be on Barrett again. That's going to be 2 fouls this quarter for Barrett.
But then she's got 2 points, though, so,
Yeah. It cancels out.
It does.
Oh, there's 2 Walls on the team.
Wow.
I didn't even notice that. So at the line is Fiona Wall, and then number 14 is Abby Wall. The more you know.
The more you know, the better your broadcasting game becomes.
Yeah, that is a lot. That's very true. As Wall's going to hit the free throw there. I got confused because I thought I was saying the wrong name.
Yeah,
but no, there's
right.
2 Walls.
Nope.
Get 2 more, we got a room.
It's like on the boys' team, it's 2 bishops. Could get confusing.
And pass is going to try to get to Robbins. That one's going to be a little high for her. It's going to be another turnover for Marshfield. As we have 3 more subs coming in. We got Sears, McDaniel, and Walker enter into the game, replacing Barrett, Stevens, and Robbins.
Number 13, Lauren McDaniel, and number 23, Audrey Sears.
Now here comes McKinnon up the floor, spins back to her right. Tries to get inside. Walker shuts that one off.
Whoa.
Good hands there from Sears. Knocks that one out of bounds. McKinnon's just going to try to get this one in bounds. No problems. That might have been a backcourt violation.
Could have been.
Ref decided to let the kids play. That also could have been a foul, but we're just letting them play.
I mean, 6 minutes left.
Yeah. Clock's not going to wind yet. I think we got to wait a little longer. Pass is going to go wall to wall. It's like Wi-Fi. Wall puts up the shot. That one gets blocked by McDaniel.
Stuffed.
McDaniel sends this one over to Murphy. Murphy over to Walker. Walker loses that one. That one's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be another turnover for Marshfield. Very unfortunate turn of events today.
Turnovers are just nuts today.
Yeah.
Just nuts.
Now Finn's going to pick up full court. Pass back to McKinnon. Sears is going to be guarding her. Now here comes Sovic. Sovic hands it back over to McKinnon. over to Whitup. Whitup goes, trying to get to her spot. Murphy shuts it off. Into wall. There was a hole in the wall right there.
There was.
That one's a turnover. Marshall's going to take the ball back. Now Sears is going to bring this one up the court, trying to get another bucket. Sears passes it out to Finn. Finn passes it to Murphy. Murphy back over to Finn. Finn loses it. Murphy gets it. Murphy puts up a deep 2. That one's off.
It's like there's a lid on the
Now
rim.
here comes Sovic running up the floor. Sovic passes it
Threads
to Wall.
the needle.
Wall gets fouled there by Murphy. Now Wall, the other Wall is going to go to the line now to shoot 2.
I can't keep track of all these walls.
Too many walls, bro. It's like playing Fortnite.
It is. It's a great comparison.
Great comparison. Shout out to Epic Games.
Yep.
Wall's rocking some Sabrinas. Shout out to Sabrina. She makes a great shoe.
He does.
First shot there for Wall's no good. We got Stevens and Rosa checking back into the game, replacing Murphy and Finn, 2 seniors. Second shot for Wall is up. That one's no good. She goes 0 for 2. Stevens lets the defense get ahead of her. Now she's going. Passes over to Sears. Sears tried to hit Rosa. Rosa wasn't there. Now Sears throws it into a pile of people. Turns it over. Euro step there by Wall.
Scoop and
Looking
score.
like John Wall right there. With the left. Now here comes Stevens. Now Weisgerber's going to call another timeout. Your score right now being 51-18 in favor of the Dragons. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on Marshall Community Media.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility, and Biviano General Contracting.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Marshfield High School. We got a, wish it was a thriller. We got a little bit of a blowout here in our girls varsity basketball game. Score being 51-18 in favor of the Duxbury Dragons. But Marshfield's going to just close this one out. Pass over here to Rosa. Rosa gets this one into McDaniel. McDaniel doesn't hand that one off to Sears as Rosa steps back, puts up the 3. 3's a little short. Stevens tries to go in to crash the glass, can't get that one. Now McKinnon's going to bring the ball up the floor. Now sends this one over to Sovic. Sovic passes over to Wall. Back over to Whitup. Whitup throws this one into Wall. Back over to McKinnon. Now here comes McKinnon to the Wall. Looking like we're going from the window to the wall right now.
We
with
sure
how
are.
often the walls are getting involved. Now back over to Wall. Wall loses it, but but she saves it. That one's going to go out of bounds.
Marshfield ball.
We've made a lot of Wall puns here tonight. Shout out to the Wall parents.
Shout out to the Wall parents. Solid last name right there. Actually, I do like it.
Pretty good last name.
I do like it.
Now Rosa gets it over to Sears. Sears over to Stevens. Stevens over to Rosa. Rosa's going to drive into the paint. Euro step. And the same ref calls another traveling violation. So that is going to be another turnover.
Another one.
We're handing them out here like Oprah. You get a turnover. You get a turnover. Everybody gets a turnover. Now here comes McKinnon up the floor. So uses the screen from Whitup. Now gets it over to Sovic. Pressure defense here from Rosa. Sovic crosses her up. Now gets it over to Whitup. Whitup has Stevens on her. Nora Walker's going to say, give me that, and she's going to hit the deck pretty hard, but she's going to get up right away.
She's all right.
She's good. Now coming back into the game is Aubrey Finn. Placing Sears. Pass goes to Barrett. Hand off to Finn. Finn gets a good look at a layup. Layup's good for Aubrey Finn.
There we go.
Her teammates are loving it.
There we go.
Now Duxbury's going to get the ball back. 3 minutes here in the quarter. Ball passes this one in to Widup. Ball gets stolen. Barrett's going to collect. Now gives it up to Stevens.
Finish strong.
Stevens is going to push the tempo up the floor. Back to Finn. Finn over to Barrett. Barrett might have traveled there. Gets away with it, though. Rosa goes into the paint. Going to draw the foul. Rosa, I believe, is going to go to the paint now. Go to the foul line now. Excuse me. So, yeah, Rosa's going to have 2 shots now.
2 shots at the charity stripe.
Shots up. Tray shot's no good. It's looking like Rosa's wearing Oregon-colored shoes. You see that?
She's wearing what?
Oregon-colored shoes. See how they're like green and yellow?
do.
Unfortunately for her, Ohio State got the best of them, but
They
it's
sure
all right.
did. But hey, Texas, Ohio State tomorrow.
Shots up by Rosa. Shot is no good. Now here comes McKinnon up the floor. We just had Caroline Robbins check back into the game. Here comes Sovic. Hands this one off to Wall. Wall hands this one off to Widup. Widup going to try and go around the world, get in the paint. Barrett said, I'll be taking that, thank you.
Still playing hard.
Now here comes Stevens pushing the tempo. Pass over to Rosa. Rips over to Finn, over to Barrett. Barrett tries to do the give and go with Finn again.
Boy.
This time it doesn't work. Now here comes Wall. Might have traveled, didn't call it. She gets the 2 points. Now here comes Stevens up the floor. Passes over to Finn. Over to Barrett. Barrett passes this one to Robbins. Robbins jabs and goes. Robbins gets it back from Finn. Ball gets tipped right there. She tried to get it into Rosa. Now Sovic's going to run the floor. Bring this one back out. Pass over to Wall. Wall doesn't even think about the 3. Back over to McKinnon. McKinnon swings this one over to Sovic. Back inside the Wall. Back out to Widup. Back over to Sovic. Now back to Wall. McKinnon gets this one now. Sends this one to the corner to Sovic. Sovic's going to drive to the paint, put up the floater. Floater's no good. Rosa's going to collect the rebound. Weisgerber's going to call a timeout. I think it's just going to be to get his sub into the game. Yep, that's what it's like. Wanted to get May Murphy into the game. She's going to be replacing Ali Rosa. Now we got a little under 90 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. Marfield just going to try and burn the clock out. Look on the next game. Pass goes over to Murphy, over to Robbins. Robbins gets into the paint, passes over to Finn, over to Barrett. Barrett passes this one to Murphy. Murphy swings this one over to Robbins. Robbins gets into the paint, loses it. Now McKinnon's going to pick this one up at half court. Doesn't get double teamed, passes this one. Gets it out to Wall, back over to McKinnon. Now passes over to Widup. Now over to Wall. Wall's going to bobble that one. Now get it over to Sovic. Sovic going to get the screen from Wall. Picks it up. Over to McKinnon. Now back over to Wall. Back into the corner to Sovic. Sovic's going to drive. Pass it out to Wall. Pass it back to Widup. Back out to McKinnon. And it's looking like Duxbury's going to let the shot clock run down in here. Back into Wall. Wall's going to put up the floater. Floater's going to be no good. Marshall's going to collect. Wise wants him to keep going. Got about 20 seconds to go in the game. Robbins thought about pulling the 3, doesn't. Now Murphy gets the ball. Inside to Barrett. Back over to Murphy. Murphy puts up the 3. That one's just short from Murphy. Now ball's going to be loose. Now Duxbury's going to let the clock run out. So you have 5 seconds to play here in the 4th quarter. And time's going to run out. Your final score being 53-20 in favor of the Dragons of Duxbury. Unfortunate turn of events here, Owen, here for our first part of a doubleheader. What'd you think about that game?
We just need. We've been saying it all game. Turnovers and offensive shots. They just weren't falling. There was like a lid on the rim. In the backcourt, we were turning it over. In transition, we were turning it over. On regular offense, we were turning it over. So it's you just got to clean that up. Hopefully, the boys' game is different.
Yeah. So fun little fact here. Me and Owen are gonna switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Owen's going to be doing play-by-play for the boys' game. I'm going to be on color commentary.
Absolutely.
And we will see you guys after these words from our sponsors for another Marshfield versus Duxbury matchup.
Hell yeah.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time. And Biviano General Contracting. Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular house building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build and saves up to 25% compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations. More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com. Over the past 15 years, MCM has supported the Marshfield community through its mission in connecting the community. As successful as MCM has been, there is a significant challenge facing MCM that will dramatically impact the Marshfield community. Just like almost all community media centers, over 90% of MCM's funding comes from Comcast and Verizon's cable licenses with the town of Marshfield. MCM receives a small percentage of that cable revenue. With technology changing and people changing the way that they consume media, many people have decided to abandon cable television for streaming platforms. 2021 to 2022 saw the greatest one-year decline in cable subscriptions in Massachusetts at 10%. Marshfield isn't immune to this, and over the next several years, we expect to see at least a 20% decrease in our funding due to the decline in cable subscribers in Marshfield. It means saying goodbye to members of the MCM staff, not making important upgrades that make MCM the state-of-the-art studio it is, and a significant reduction in support to valuable community institutions. But most importantly, what does this mean for you? It means saying goodbye to open and transparent government coverage, not being able to see important Marshfield school events like graduation and sports, as well as important community news and information shared by MCM. Please don't let this important community institution wither and die. Please contact us or visit our website to find out more about how you can support Marshfield Community Media. People in the community tell us all the time, Marshfield Community Media is a hidden gem. While we love hearing that we're a gem, we don't love hearing that we're hidden. So let's talk about what we can offer you and this wonderful community. One of the biggest things we offer is training. We can train you on various forms of media such as camerawork, podcasting, editing, and so much more. The only thing we require is that you're a member of our studio, which for Marshfield residents is just $30 a year. And with that membership, you not only get access to training, but our entire arsenal of state-of-the-art equipment. We'll help you create the content you've been dreaming about. In addition to this, we also offer production services. Do you have a small business and want to film some promotions for your website or social media? We've got you covered. We've worked with businesses all over the South Shore to produce high-quality promotional material at an affordable rate. You probably already know this, but in case you don't, we provide high-quality coverage of important community events. This includes MHS Varsity Sports, municipal government meetings, important local news, and many other special community events and ceremonies. So if you'd like to know more about us, you can check out our website at marshfieldcommunitymedia.com or give us a call at 781-837-4384. Thank you. MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility, and Biviano General Contracting. Over the past 15 years, MCM has supported the Marshfield community through its mission in connecting the community. As successful as MCM has been, there is a significant challenge facing MCM that will dramatically impact the Marshfield community. Just like almost all community media centers, over 90% of MCM's funding comes from Comcast and Verizon's cable licenses with the town of Marshfield. MCM receives a small percentage of that cable revenue. With technology changing and people changing the way that they consume media, many people have decided to abandon cable television for streaming platforms. 2021 to 2022 saw the greatest one-year decline in cable subscriptions in Massachusetts at 10%. Marshfield isn't immune to this, and over the next several years, we expect to see at least a 20% decrease in our funding due to the decline in cable subscribers in Marshfield. It means saying goodbye to members of the MCM staff, not making important upgrades that make MCM the state-of-the-art studio it is, and a significant reduction in support to valuable community institutions. But most importantly, what does this mean for you? It means saying goodbye to open and transparent government coverage, not being able to see important Marshfield school events like graduation and sports, as well as important community news and information shared by MCM. Please don't let this important community institution wither and die. Please contact us or visit our website to find out more about how you can support Marshfield Community Media. People in the community tell us all the time, Marshfield Community Media is a hidden gem. While we love hearing that we're a gem, we don't love hearing that we're hidden. So let's talk about what we can offer you and this wonderful community. One of the biggest things we offer is training. We can train you on various forms of media such as camera work, podcasting, editing, and so much more. The only thing we require is that you're a member of our studio, which for Marshfield residents is just $30 a year. And with that membership, you not only get access to training, but our entire arsenal of state-of-the-art equipment. We'll help you create the content you've been dreaming about. In addition to this, we also offer production services. Do you have a small business and want to film some promotions for your website or social media? We've got you covered. We've worked with businesses all over the South Shore to produce high-quality promotional material at an affordable rate. You probably already know this, but in case you don't, we provide high-quality coverage of important community events. This includes MHS Varsity Sports, municipal government meetings, important local news, and many other special community events and ceremonies. So if you'd like to know more about us, you can check out our website at marshfieldcommunitymedia.com or give us a call at 781-837-4384. Thank you. MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time. And Biviano General Contracting. Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular house building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build and saves up to 25% compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations. More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
Well, it's very exciting. We're here in Marshfield at the Daniel Webster Estate, and we just had the swearing in of our new fire chief, Michael LaSalva. We had a new captain sworn in, and we had a new deputy chief sworn in, and 2 lieutenants. In order to advance in rank, it takes a lot of tests. People heard the chief give his speech about the hours of hard work that goes into advancement. These particular men that took over these positions have spent a lot of time studying, coming up through the ranks to achieve these positions, whether it's lieutenant, captain, deputy, and final chief. And what's wonderful about this is that everyone started as a firefighter and advanced up through the ranks. It's great for the fire department itself because it creates advancement.
It's a huge weight off our shoulders. It's a great feeling. We're really happy in our new positions. Everybody that's been promoted tonight has been doing a great job over the last 6 months, and it's definitely had a feeling it was going to end up happening, but it's a huge relief that it's officially here. And it's all about community. It's really fulfilling to see everybody come here. The having the support of pretty much everybody in town. And seeing our fire department and kind of watching us and everybody grow through the ranks. Just watching everybody kind of grow their careers and move on and kind of see where this department's going to head is a great feeling and really rewarding.
So the most fulfilling part about tonight is being here with all the men and women that I work with, my family, all partaking in this. Everybody's worked very hard to get to where they're at, and it's great to celebrate it. I think it brings some solidarity to the community, and it's a good preview of what's to come. Marshfield is a fantastic community, and it's an honor to be here as a fire chief.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
So the Kurt Giesler Foundation, the official title is Kurt Giesler Foundation for Youth Achievement. It's a nonprofit organization with 501c3 status. And what we do is award ambition grants and prizes for achievement to kids and young adults ages 12 through 20 for self-directed education projects. The Frozen Pilgrim Road Race is a set of 3 races, 1, 3, and 5 miles, that's conducted at Marshfield High School Sunday, January 26th at 10 a.m. Some of the proceeds go to the Kurt Giesler Foundation. It's a lot of fun. It's really interesting to see what the weather is every year because it is in January, dead of winter. One year it was a blizzard, another year it was freezing cold, another year it had snowed the night before. So it'll be interesting and fun to see what the conditions are. I think the runners have a lot of fun with it. So there's a sense of camaraderie amongst the runners, and then just a sense of enjoyment of, having that badge of honor of having run in those conditions. And then there also, since some of the proceeds go to the Kurt Giesler Foundation, there's a requirement for those projects that we award that they have to benefit the community as a whole. So there's kind of an indirect, latent community benefit. So you can go to the South Shore Race Management website. You can just Google Frozen Pilgrim and it'll come right up and you can register there.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass. Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
The South Shore Regional Vocational School is a school that offers traditional high school education. You take all of the core subjects, math, science, English, reading, etc. Plus, they offer the trades. So it really is, they provide a great opportunity for our students who want something more than traditional high school. They're looking to maybe explore some of the trades, whether it's carpentry, welding, computer technology, cooking. They offer the full gambit. So the South Shore Regional Vocational School has embarked upon expansion. Their building, as I mentioned, is 62 years old. They're limited on space. When we were starting to join, Dr. Tom Hickey, who was the superintendent, explained about their plan. They've been working on a number of years to expand the school. They needed to increase the amount of seats because there are a lot of students from those districts and now from Marshfield that want to go there and participate in vocational training. And in order to do that, they had to create more seats. And they also want to be able to offer plumbing and veterinarian science. In the end, after they did their research, they found out it was best to build on some of the other land that's available at their complex, a new vocational high school. And they went through the MSBA program, just like we did here in Marshfield, and they qualify for additional dollars to offset some of those costs. So on January 25th, the residents in all of those communities I just mentioned will participate in an election on January 25th. It's a special district election, and they will be voting. Do the residents support the spending of $276,449,480 to pay the cost for constructing this new school? If this question passes on the 25th, the towns will then be responsible for their share based on the percent of the seats that they occupy. So in Marshfield, the election will take place at the high school. You enter in through the ramp, that door there, and the polls will open at 9 o'clock on January 25th, 2025.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
And Biviano General Contracting. Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular house building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build and saves up to 25% compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations.
Especially at home, in front of the fans. So Duxbury starting lineup, we got number 2, Trevor Jones. We got Kirk Elliott, Bishop, number 4. We have Balaki, number 10. And we have Hoshkeppel, number 11. And for Marshfield, Matt Elwood, Noah Feldman, Will Devine on the tip, Jabril, hashtag Jababy, and then we have Dan Padden, number 10. Let's get it going.
I'm excited. How about you?
I like this one. I like this matchup. Duxbury, it's always high intensity.
McCall's first play-by-play game.
Duxbury wins the tip, but Dan Padden gets a hold of it. Shoots it over to Noah Feldman. Feldman thinking. Over to Matt Elwood at the top of the key. Elwood starts his dribble. Over to Feldman on the wing. Feldman drives, goes up with it, can't get it to go. Jabril with the offensive rebound, tries to put it back, can't get it to go. So Duxbury's now bringing it up the court, slowing it down. Kirk Elliott, Feldman on it. Feldman on defense. Over to Bishop, Divine tight defense. Over to Balaki, over to Hoshkeppel. Hoshkeppel pulls up with a mid-range, can't get it to go. Divine with a strong rebound, gives it to Feldman to bring it up the court. Over to Padden in the corner, up fake, drives baseline, kicks it out to Divine. Divine from beyond the arc, back rim. Feldman gets the offensive rebound, lucky bounce. Good dish into Padden. Padden goes up with it. Buckets from Dan Padden.
Dude, I think there's a couple pairs of shoes on the floor right now from Padden. From
Sure
Padden's
is.
pump fake.
Couple pump fakes. Hoshkeppel bringing up the court. Padden on defense. Gives it to Kirk Elliott. Over to Jones. Matt Elwood on defense. Will Devine comes to help, swings it around. Dan Padden gets his hand in the cookie jars, bringing up the court on a fast break. Over to, intercepted by Hoshkeppel.
That was like good body control right there.
That
on
sure
that
was.
steal.
Kirk Elliott thinking on what to do with the ball here with Jabril on him. Tries to drive, gives it over to Balaki. Balaki pulls up. Can't get his go. Jabril with the rebound.
He barely jumped on that 3. You noticed that?
I did notice that.
Very little levitation.
Jabril, Hezzy, cross. Gives it over to Elwood. Elwood thought about a shot. Decides to try to back him down. Pass over to Feldman in the corner. Feldman sparks one. Can't get it to go. Kirk Elliott with the rebound, bringing up the floor.
Oh, and little fact I found out today. I think today's Jabril's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Jabril. We're
out
looking for
Jabril.
like a 30 bomb here on a birthday.
I told him I want.
Divine gets his hand on it. It's going to be Duxbury ball.
I told Jabril I want 30 points with 0 assists.
I'd love to see it. I mean,
Have his teammates get him involved.
that'd be prime television right there.
For sure.
Feldman picks up Balaki at half court. Gives it over to Jones with Melwood on defense. Divine helps out, gets it tipped it. Brings it up the court. Divine starts playing point guard for a little. Gives it over to the real point guard, Jababy. Cross. Drives in. Foul on Duxbury.
Kid knows how to draw a foul, that's for sure.
Calling that on the floor.
That was just pure, like, I'm stronger than you. You know what I mean?
Sure was.
Will got in the paint. He's like, all right, you're either going to foul me or giving me the layup. Took option A.
Melwood has it at the top of the key. Drives in.
What?
Stumbles. Loses the ball. Melwood tips it. Patton gets it back. Patton drives. Takes
Wow.
some contact. Dishes it over to Jabril for the bucket.
I don't think Patton meant to do that.
He may have. He might not have. But, you know, it worked out either way. Kirk Elliott just pulls up. Tipped by Jabril. Noah Feldman gets the rebound. Throws it over to Devine. Devine spin move.
Okay.
Easy. It's too easy.
Will Devine showing us the bag work here early.
We got a timeout by Duxbury. Don't go anywhere when we send this to our sponsor. We'll be right back.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
and Biviano General Contracting.
Back here at Robert E. Keuther Gymnasium for the boys basketball game. Quick timeout by Duxbury. It is 6-0. With that short, quick timeout, Tyler, what did you like in the beginning of this game?
I mean, they came out with energy. That's the thing that was lacking in the last game was energy. They're getting a lot of steals. They're playing amazing defense right now, and everybody's getting involved. It's not just one person.
Yeah. Kirk Elliott in the corner. Lets one fly, air ball. Matt Elwood gets the rebound, brings it up the court, heaves one over to Jabril. Nice pass to Feldman. Feldman can't get it to go.
It's a suicide.
Feldman gets the rebound, goes up again. Can't get it. Stat pad, rebound machine.
That's two dead bunnies on the ground. You see them over there?
Sure is. Balaki pulls up, gets it to go. Matt Elwood immediately gets the ball in bounds and gives it to Devine up the court. And one! And the foul, Will Devine.
Will Devine just joined Jelly Fam right there at the little hitch.
The Rams didn't even give the Duxbury Dragons a second to think right there. They get the bucket immediately, inbounds, give it over to Devine.
That's what good teams do. If they give up a bucket, they try to get that ball in as fast as possible and make the defense pay for getting back so slow.
Devine can't get the free throw, back of the rim. Picks him up half court. Bishop looking for something to do. Patton gets his hand on it, right to Devine. Over to Patton. Patton behind the back, getting flashy.
I wonder where this whole dribble package for Patton came from.
I have no idea. Patton drives in. A
Oh
dish
my
to
God.
Jabril. No look. He does one every game.
Dude,
Every game.
Dude, Dan Patton, bro. This kid's playing like
That's like
a professor.
Eighth no-look pass of the year right there.
Oh my
just
God.
give me that. Oh, but it gets right back to Balaki. Jabril, give me it again. Patton goes up. Hoshkapel goes overboard. And the foul.
Oh, my. Dude, this is like a
Crazy sequence.
It's like playing a game of 2K right now.
It's like
just
badminton, back and forth.
running the full court press, just getting hands in the passing lane, getting steals. I love it. Loving the energy we're seeing from Dan Patton right now.
We have Wargo in for Bishop, and then we have Will Devine and Noah Feldman subbing out for Luke Richardson and Drew Fortin.
Oh, and I don't know if you recall a take I made at the very beginning of the season. We were sitting down there at the table. I said I think Dan Patton could be the #1 option on this team.
So far, it seems like
he's playing pretty good.
Him and Jabril.
He's playing like 1B
Wargo
right now.
gets the rebound. Hoshka will bring it up the sideline. Patton tight on D. Kirk Elliott over to Balaki. Gets it again. Second three of the game for Balaki.
You notice on that last possession, Fish was in a defensive stance too?
He was. He thought he was out there on the court. Matt Owen. Kick over to Dan Patton. Dan Patton thinking about what to do. Gets his dribble. Slows the tempo down, drives in. Gives it to Luke Richardson. Richardson drives on Wargo. Goes up with it. Easy buckets. Easy buckets from Luke Richardson. Balaki dribbling up the fourth. Luke Richardson back on defense.
I think Richardson's come out with a new hairstyle every single game. Have you noticed that?
He's a stylish guy. Over to Hoshkapel on the screen. Patton goes flying. Luke Richardson over to Jones in the corner. Matt Owen on defense. Drew Fortin comes to help. Swings it around to Wargo. Richardson hits the deck, gets his hand in the cookie jar. Good turnover there by Marshfield. Jabril brings it up. Oh, can't connect with Drew Fortin on the pass.
Those are those extra effort plays there by Luke Richardson. If he didn't dive on the floor, that's not a steal.
It sure isn't. Great play by Luke Richardson right there. Just couldn't find Drew Fortin on the pass in transition. Wargo is getting ready to inbound the ball. Drew Fortin bouncing up and down. Luke Richardson getting his hands in there.
Dude,
all
that
the
was
time.
That was an interesting turnover motion by the ref. His hand was like flat. You saw that?
I saw it.
Normally it's like the finger.
Drew Fortin and Matt Elwood picking up Kirk Elliott. Kirk Elliott kicks it out to the corner. 21.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Dude, I would not want Dan Patton guarding me right now.
Sure would.
This kid's getting his hand in every single passing lane possible.
Cutler is going to inbound the ball. Gives it to Kirk Elliott. Top of the key, Jabril. Hesitates, goes in, Euro step, scoop and score for Kirk Elliott.
Looking like our guy, Tucker Collins, is getting ready to check
Richardson
in
on the wing.
now.
Thinks about it. Fakes him, goes up for the
my
layup.
God.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
We're rocking the boat
Where are you
right
going?
now.
Luke Richardson gets in there, tries to get another steal. I mean,
think
he is hunting for steals right now.
I think if Richardson wanted to dunk that one, he could have.
He could have. But he's being respectful.
Yeah.
He's being respectful.
You do the layup for safety purposes.
Yeah. Tucker Collins, Peyton Pritchard checking in for Dan Padden, who had a nice shift.
Collins has got some big shoes to fill right now.
He sure does. Wargo gives it to Kirk Elliott. Almost gets trapped in the corner, but brings up beaten Drew Fortin with just pure speed. Kirk Elliott, a little package dribble right there. Gives it to Jones. Jones immediately pulls up, gets stuffed by Jabril.
I think that's brilliant.
Ping-pongs,
Second
the ball
block
ping-pongs
already.
right out to Balaki. Front rim. He's hit 2 today. He was looking for his third right there. Jabril brings it up the court. Hesitates, pulls up mid-range, kicks it back out to Drew Fortin. Drew Fortin thinks about it. Over to Tucker Collins on the wing. Tucker Collins hesitates, drives in, hunts for a bucket, can't get it to go. Jones takes it up the floor with, Collins hustling after him. Jones pulls up. Front rim, Drew Fortin with the rebound, gives it over to Luke Richardson. Over to Jabril, wide open. Can't get it.
I had my hand up in the air for that one. I thought that one was falling.
I thought I was about to give a little
The momentum was there.
a little energy boost right there. Collins, Kirk Elliott gets by Collins. Floater, no good. Drew Fortin with the rebound, gives it to Jabril. Jabril throws it to a ghost. No one there.
That looked like a vintage Sam Darnold play right there.
That's
from
gonna
Jake
be
Bryant.
That's gonna be Duxbury ball.
Right now, Duxbury's paying better than advertised. I heard they haven't had the best year so far, but they're staying in the game pretty well.
Sam Bishop came in for he came in for Jones. Hessian is in the game. Drew Fortin at the top. He goes over to Matt Elwood. Matt Elwood pulls up. The threes aren't falling for Marshfield.
Looking like they're going to have to start attacking the rim a little bit more, try to get some layups.
Kirk Elliott almost gets past Collins again. Gives it to Cutler. Cutler, step back. A little long. Collins brings it up the floor. Accelerates. Pass to Hessian.
Wow.
Oh. His
Great
presence in
eyes
the
there
paint is
from
large.
Great eyes there
He
from
might be a
Tucker
smaller
Collins.
player, but his presence in the paint is large.
Yeah. It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog.
Elwood on Bishop at the top of the key. Bishop's going between the leg. Good
Yeah,
hands by
Hessian.
Hessian. Swarming defense. Milwaukee gives it over to Cutler. Cutler shoots it again. Can't get it to go. Crashing the boards. Wargo gets the offensive rebound, and that is Marshfield ball off the foot of Wargo.
It's looking like Duxbury's only point of offense right now is shooting threes.
Hoshkable comes back in for Kirk Elliott. Tucker Collins getting ready to inbound the ball for Marshfield.
Now we got, who's the new player in?
And then we have number 14, Sheehan, checking in for Wargo. A little late sub, I didn't even notice it. Matt Elwood gets a screen from Fortin. Pulls up, mid-range, contested. Gets it, doesn't matter. Hand in the face. Matt Elwood don't care.
Hall of Fame difficult shots. You've said it before.
He loves them. He loves the pull-up mid-range, no matter who's on him.
I think the kid thrives under pressure,
Sheehan gives
honestly.
it to Cutler. Cutler back out to Sheehan. Sheehan pops it. Gets it. Foul on the floor. A push by Bishop. That's on number 3. So the bucket
I think the bucket's going
still
to count.
counts, but Marshfield ball like it would be even if there wasn't the push.
Good Elwood making the veteran play, letting the ball drop to get a little extra
Elwood
time.
running the offense. Hezi on Sheehan goes up too easy. He's running the offense right now. Bishop can't get a shot off
Good
down the
defense
corner.
there from Richardson. That was just an intimidating jump.
It sure was. Your score at the end of the first quarter is 22-11 Rams. Stay right here. We will be right back after a word from our sponsor.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
and Biviano General Contracting.
We are back here at Robert E. Keuther Gymnasium after an exciting first quarter against the Duxbury Dragons. Score 22-11 Marshfield. Tyler, what did you like about that first quarter?
I mean, I love the tenacious defense from Marshfield. We were talking about it at the start of the game.
Absolutely.
I think Dan Patton played a huge part in that, same with Jake Brilliant.
He sure did.
I think those guys might have 10 steals each.
They could. They definitely could. Bishop up fake, gets Hessian, gives it over to Sheehan, kicks out in the corner to Balaki. Air ball off the low side of the rim. Jabril gets trapped, gives it over to Richardson.
If I had to give Duxbury a New Year's resolution, I'd say stop shooting.
Collins pops one. No good. Good
to
offensive tip by Drew Fortin to get it to Jabril. And then Fortin's going to pull it in the corner. Can't get it. Jabril fights for the rebound. That's out of bounds.
Wow.
That is going to be Rams ball.
That would have been an awesome clip right there.
That's a heads-up play.
You think that would have been an assist, even though it was from one team to the other?
You know what? I would like to think so. I'd like to think so.
Me too.
Jabril gets ready to pass it in. Gives it to Luke Richardson. Over to Collins, guarded by Balaki. Collins jab steps, give it over to Hessian. Hessian drives in, kicks it out to, gets tipped by Hoshkapel, out of bounds. Marshfield stays Marshfield ball. We have Will Devine, Noah Feldman, Dan Patton, and Matt Elwood coming in for Drew Fortin, Luke Richardson, Hessian, and Collins. We have a big lineup switch here.
Dude, speaking of big, I didn't notice how much taller Nolan Holmes is than Brady Loria.
Nolan Holmes is a tall man.
He's a very tall guy.
He's a tall man. Patton gives it to Elwood. Elwood's been hot, taking contested shot after contested shot.
Wow.
Oh, nice cut by Dan Patton. Looked like he was going up for a yam there. Offensive board by Will Devine. Will Devine can't get to go over to Patton again. There's a lid on the rim. Wow. I don't know what's going on right now.
I'm getting deja vu of the last game right now.
I am. Hoshkapel over to Jones. Jones passes it to Sheehan. Will Devine gets up faked. It's good by Sheehan.
Devine still almost had the block right there.
He almost did. Will Devine can jump high.
It had a lot of hang time.
Matt Elwood gives it to Feldman. Screen by Devine. Feldman stops his dribble, gives it over to Patton on the other wing. Patton up fake, drives in.
Damn.
Gets mugged. And they call it a jump ball.
They're going to call that a jump ball. Wow.
Interesting. Interesting. Dan Patton had no chance of getting a shot up right there. I don't know how you could call that a jump ball.
It looked like he got him on the hand a little bit.
Jabril throws it over to the top of the key to Feldman. Over to Devine. Throws it in the paint to Melwood. He brings it right back out over to Devine. Throws it to Feldman on the wing. Top of the key, Matt Elwood drives in. Fade away, mid-range. He loves it.
We knew that was going.
He loves it.
Come on now.
It could be Victor Wembanyama in his face. He will still take that shot.
That was the worst thing about guarding that kid in practice is if you did his little spin move, you knew the shot was going to go in.
It's over.
And there's nothing you could do about it.
Kirk Elliott drives in, scoop and score.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a charge.
Look at Will Devine.
Will Devine eating the hit.
I taught him well.
I love that. I love a good charge. They just get your blood pumping, man.
When you don't have a good charge taker like Brady Loria in the lineup like tonight, he's on the
I
bench.
was talking to Brady Loria. He tweaked his back in the game against Silver Lake.
Hate to hear that.
He hit the deck early in the game, and it just...
When you got a charge taker like that out, you need someone else to step in and take a few, and Will Devine did just that.
You do. Wide open, Matt Elwood. I mean, he makes so many contested ones. He's going to make the open ones. Why leave them open?
It's simple math.
Oh, Jabril gets it back.
Dude, there's so much happening
It's
right
happening
now.
so fast, I didn't even see it.
I'm just losing focus.
Trapping Kirk Elliott in the corner. Kirk Elliott's just running around everybody. Sheehan
Wow.
Around the world,
I think
still
that's
hits.
two for 2 from 3 for Sheehan now.
He happened to airball one.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, he happened to.
Look at Devine being
Devine,
a bully.
offensive rebound. Taking charges, offensive rebounds, he does it all.
He's very strong. Like, very strong.
Sheehan bringing the ball up the court. Will Devine's going to pick him up. Gives it to Hoshkapel. Hoshkapel tries to get around Padden, can't. Gives it over to Jones. Jones drives in baseline, tries to get a shot up, circus shot. That's a foul.
Oh, and you're doing a very good job of pronouncing last names right now. I give you a lot of credit.
It's, you know what? It's taken all of me to do it. These are some crazy names. I worked on my studying beforehand of these names.
That is true. I did quiz him while
He
warm-ups
quizzed
were
me.
going on. And he did, I'd say he went about 90%.
I did. I missed 2.
I was very proud of you.
Thank you. Jones makes the first free throw. Hoshkapel. It's a tough name in the moment to say it so fast. It's tough.
Looks like the JV team has pulled back up from a dub. I see my brother in the crowd.
Love that.
Shout out
Jones
to
goes
Jake.
2 for 2 on free throws. Feldman gives it to Matt Elwood to bring it up the court again. I'd be terrified. Fish says, slow it down. He said, Matt Elwood, slow this ball down, and now he's yelling at the team. I love it.
Fish exemplifies the 6th Man of the Year award. But I'm going to be honest. Last season, I disregarded him a lot. when
Jabril goes up,
Oh, yeah.
and it's good.
I still think Jabril's at 0 assists also, so it's looking like my bet might hit. 30 points, no assists.
Cutler, thinking about it, just leaves him open. Devine leaves him. He says, shoot it, you won't. Feldman
I
gets
don't
the rebound.
think Cutler has made one tonight.
He
so
hasn't. So it makes sense. Matt Elwood.
That's a
from
heat check.
beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. Jabril. Padden on the offensive rebound.
Oh, my God.
Gets it to go. The second chance points.
So I think we just learned from there Matt Elwood is, in fact, human. Like
He is, yes.
It's possible for
He
him to
can miss.
Yeah.
It's not often,
It
but
just
he can.
takes, like, some serious range in order
Jones
for him to miss.
for 3. Rebound by Bishop. Bishop goes up. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Matt Elwood. Matt Elwood sprints up the floor.
Dude,
over to Devine. Devine loses it. That's still going to be Marshfield ball. It is off of Hoshkapel.
Dude, these poor bunny rabbits, man. They just keep getting left on the court to die.
It sucks.
Oh.
Cutler comes out of the game, and we have both Bishops in. Number 3, Sam Bishop, and number 4, Nate Bishop. It's like the Walls last game. Dan Padden over to Jabril with a screen by Feldman. Jabril almost loses the ball.
You love a good set of siblings.
Saves it, gives it to Ryan McCabe, who's checked in the game. Matt Elwood pulls up mid-range. Almost goes in.
Hey, he's back to
Almost
earth. He's
goes
back to earth. It's all right.
Jones gives it to Hoshkapel. Wide open Bishop in the paint.
Ooh.
McCabe just...
Good effort there from
McCabe
Ryan
just
McCabe.
took
I give
off.
the kid credit.
Matt Elwood brings the ball up the floor. Luke Richardson looks like he's getting ready to check in the game. Matt Elwood directing traffic, saying, Ryan McCabe, you go there. Dan Padden, corner 3, just pulls up. Can't get it to go. Rebound Bishop.
Looks like
Bishop brings it
Brilliant
up
got
the
his-
court, gives it to Hoshkapel. Hoshkapel drives in, goes up with one, can't get it to go. Good defense by Ryan McCabe. Feldman now pushes the pace. Padden drives in, wide open layup. Couldn't get it to go. Hoshkapel came in last minute. Feldman's been getting offensive rebounds, but can't put it back up to get it to drop.
Oh, and you know what all these missed layups are telling me right now?
What?
Hold
Hoshkapel
on.
wide open.
They have a game tomorrow.
Can't
Hopefully
get it to
Fish
go.
forgets about it after tomorrow's game, because practice the next day would be miserable
Miserable.
with all of these missed layups. It would not be a fun day.
Miserable. Jabril drives in. Foul on the floor by number 10, Balaki.
Oh, and like I was saying earlier, when Fish is calling out the plays on the court, I don't blame the players if they can't hear him.
Yeah.
We can hear him from up here, but when you're in the game, you're just like so locked in that there was a couple moments last year where I disregarded what he was saying. Like in our game against Hingham, he told me and everyone on the court to settle for one shot. I just didn't listen and went in and got a layup.
Yeah.
So, I mean, sometimes it works.
Yeah. Matt Owen and Noah Feldman have checked in, or have actually checked out, and Luke Richardson and Brody Hessian have checked in the ball game.
Padden just had another play where he should have definitely got fouled, but they called it a jump ball.
They've been doing that to him this game, and I don't think I'm a fan of it.
I think it's because he's getting too many steals.
Bishop looking to inbound the ball. Someone trying to get free, gets it to Jones.
I think they're trying to level the playing field because Padden's
Jones
just playing
crosses
too well.
half court. Screen by Bishop. Over to the other Bishop. Bishop gets packed by Luke Richardson, the best pass or shot blocker in New England. Brody Hessian finds him in the paint. Easy bucket. Coast to coast.
All I can do is clap right now. This is great offense here from Marshfield.
Love that.
As my guy, Jamison Bongelotti's
Balaki trying
getting
to
ready
direct
to come
traffic. Dan Padden is on the defense. Luke Richardson is ready to go. He's ready to go. Look at him, locked in. Dan Padden swipes it away. Dan Padden brings it up the floor. Takes it himself, passes it out to Jabril. Jabril for three. Gets it! Move it! Wide open. Did anyone have a doubt? It's his
Yeah.
birthday. Happy birthday. That's all of our birthday presents is Jabril 3. Jones in the corner. Just anything you can do, I can do better. He says, Jabril, that's nothing special.
I believe Jones and Jabro, they used to be AAU teammates, so we got some friendly banter going on here.
They do. Padden for 3.
Oh,
Little short.
he's more of a
Richardson,
layup maker.
Good job getting a tip on it. Almost gets the offensive rebound. Balaki gives it over to Hoshkabel, who goes middle of the court. Pass over to Jones. Jones shoots it again.
Quick release. See that? He didn't
He knew
even
exactly what he was doing.
Didn't
He's like,
think
I'm going to shoot
twice
this ball.
about that.
Richardson pulls up. We're just all shooting threes out here. Heston gets the rebound. Good offensive rebound. Tries to throw it off of Bishop, and it doesn't work out.
That might have hit the line. I don't know. Close call.
Bishop brings up the court, takes a pull-up mid-range, trying to look like Matt Elwood. Can't get it to go.
I could hear Jones scream from up here. Did you hear that? He was not too happy about that. He's got the hot hand. I don't blame him.
Jababy for 3 again. Can't get it to go.
All right, what are we doing?
Rebound Bishop. The Bishop brothers were fighting for the rebound, and they ended up traveling.
You love a little good sibling banter.
Yeah.
Looks like the Bishop
Unless
brothers have a lot of like injury problems. You see, they're all
They're all wearing bandages and
ankles, sleeves, knee sleeves.
just eat your Wheaties.
Yeah, I know. Your vegetables, your Wheaties, anything.
Hession to inbound the ball. Gets it over to Ryan McCabe. Over to Richardson. Richardson looking for someone to pass it to. Decides to take it himself. Gives it over to Hession in the paint. Hession brings it back out. Over to Bongelati, who was checked in the game. Matt Elwood.
All right,
No,
Elwood,
we don't talk about that shot.
I think Elwood might be underground now. He's got to come back to earth.
We don't talk about that shot. But it's okay, though. Bishop brings it up the court with Hession guarding him.
Someone might have opened the door. It's getting a little cold in here.
Yeah, it is. It also just could be that it's the winter time.
Yeah.
Wargo is getting swarmed by Bongelati. Just takes it away.
He's
It's
too
my
strong.
ball. Gives it to Ryan McCabe. Ryan McCabe drives in.
Oh!
Coulda dunked it. Coulda dunked it.
With the 1-2.
Good finish by Ryan McCabe. Balaki bounce passes it over to Bishop in the corner. McCabe playing defense. Tries to get it to Wargo. Said Matt Elwood went out of bounds on that steal. I don't think I agree.
Tough call.
I don't think I agree at all. But that's totally
so-
fine. My opinion is irrelevant to the people
That
on
is
the
so
floor.
razor thin, Owen. I don't know. I think you got to let the kids play on that
I
one.
think you do too. Luke Richardson's dad says the same thing as you did right there, word for word. Gotta let him play.
Have you noticed they moved the student section back a little bit?
Yeah, they're sick of the people flopping like a fish.
Yeah. I've been waiting to see a fish tonight.
Quarter's winding down. Bishop takes it. Can't get it to go. 0.5 seconds left on the
All
clock.
right, Tucker Collins needs to come in and
This is the Peyton Pritchard time. You know what? I want to give it. I give it to Matt Elwood and let him try and get something.
I have
for his
belief in
momentum.
Elwood. You got to catch it at the right position. That's the problem.
Well, this is gonna be tough to get it into. Ooh, Richardson.
Oh, he got it off.
Can't get it to go. Your score is 42-26. Rams at halftime. Do not go anywhere. We're gonna hear a word from our sponsor.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
and Biviano General Contracting.
Over the past 15 years, MCM has supported the Marshfield community through its mission in connecting the community. As successful as MCM has been, there is a significant challenge facing MCM that will dramatically impact the Marshfield community. Just like almost all community media centers, over 90% of MCM's funding comes from Comcast and Verizon's cable licenses with the town of Marshfield. MCM receives a small percentage of that cable revenue. With technology changing and people changing the way that they consume media, many people have decided to abandon cable television for streaming platforms. 2021 to 2022 saw the greatest one-year decline in cable subscriptions in Massachusetts at 10%. Marshfield isn't immune to this, and over the next several years, we expect to see at least a 20% decrease in our funding due to the decline in cable subscribers in Marshfield. It means saying goodbye to members of the MCM staff, not making important upgrades that make MCM the state-of-the-art studio it is, and a significant reduction in support to valuable community institutions. But most importantly, what does this mean for you? It means saying goodbye to open and transparent government coverage, not being able to see important Marshfield school events like graduation and sports, as well as important community news and information shared by MCM. Please don't let this important community institution wither and die. Please contact us or visit our website to find out more about how you can support Marshfield Community Media. MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
And Biviano General Contracting. Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular house building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build and saves up to 25% compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations. More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
Welcome back to the Robert E. Keuther Gymnasium after a exciting first half of Rams basketball, 42-26 Rams. Tyler, tell me what you've liked about it so far.
I loved the defensive pressure from Marshfield, and I liked how Duxbury was able to respond with their best player, Jones, finding his shot, getting a couple threes to fall, leading his team back into the game.
He turned up.
Big thing for them is that it's no longer a 20-point deficit. They're able to cut this one down into the teens a little bit.
Yes.
Looking forward to see what
They're looking to make it a ball game.
Yeah, for sure. Looking forward to see what Duxbury can do this half.
Yes, I definitely can agree with you there.
You're saying it was an exciting first half.
It was.
The halftime show was a little more exciting, if you ask
It was.
me.
We had a 6th grade A team buzzer beater.
We witnessed a buzzer beater three-pointer from Curry range.
The crowd went nuts.
Like, I don't even think Matt Elwood could hit that shot.
No,
personally.
well, hey.
It was pretty far. It was
Do
pretty
not
far.
slander Matt Elwood.
I'm not slandering. I'm just saying he's got some competition.
He does.
He has some
Here
competition.
comes the guys.
Here are the boys.
They're dialed in. Tyler, real quick.
Oh, what's up?
Who's your top 5 all-time NBA players?
All right, we're going to go Jordan. We're going to go LeBron. We're going to go Kareem.
Yep.
Then we are going to go, this is tough. Because my top 3 are pretty consensus.
Yep,
and then,
that makes sense to me.
The rest of the top 10 you can shift around.
You could throw Magic in there.
You could throw Magic in there.
You could throw Duncan if you want.
I think I'm going to throw Tim Duncan in there. I'm going to throw him at 5.
Best power forward of all time.
Then at number 4, I am going to throw.
That's number 5. This is 5.
Oh, so Tim Duncan's going to be 4? Okay. All right. At 5, I'm going to go Shaquille O'Neal.
There you go. You heard it first here.
So Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, Duncan, Shaq.
That's a big,
it's a very
big paint-heavy
Now, if you want my all-time starting 5, I'm going to go Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Tim Duncan, Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, there you go. So swap Kareem.
Actually, not Shaquille O'Neal. Kareem.
Swaps Shaq for Curry. All right, we're starting off the second half. Feldman inbounds the ball, to Matt Elwood.
Matt Curry.
Matt Curry. Bounce passes it over to Dan Padden. Dan Padden says, nah, here you go. Feldman over on the wings, about to get double teamed. Over to Padden at the top of the key. Back to Feldman. Feldman decides, hey, let me pull this. Doesn't go.
Feldman's got like a Kyle Anderson type jump shot.
He does.
Very
Slow-mo.
It works sometimes.
Balaki over to Jones. Jones looking to back down Matt Elwood. Swings back over to Balaki. Hoshkabal in the corner. Can't get it to go. Balaki with the offensive rebound. Has a lane. Can't finish.
That's why you got to use the
Rebound,
backboard.
Feldman. Feldman pushing the ball up court. Takes it himself.
See what I mean? Backboard.
The bank actually opened up again after this last game.
Using the backboard for layups has become a lost art.
It has, but Feldman's bringing it back. Jones at the top of the key decides to pull it. Quick trigger.
Wow.
Splash.
Kid will not let his team go down without a fight. I respect
Splash. Matt Elwood brings it up the court. Balaki on defense. Closely on him. Swings it over to Jabril. Jabril over to Feldman at the free throw line. Feldman goes to the post. Gets fouled. That's going to be 2 free throws for Noah Feldman. That's a foul on Bishop.
Good play there from
Send him to the stripe. Charity stripe.
Noah Feldman, one thing about Noah Feldman, he's a very smart player.
The crowd is giving the Magic
You're
a
blessing
magic
him up.
boost.
He's a smart player, and he's a great defensive player. And he can get you some layups and some shots if you need.
He sure does. That one goes in and out.
Free throws aren't his specialty, though.
I have to say, though, Dan Padden is the most basketball IQ on the team.
I would agree with that, yeah. He knows how to make the right play at the right time.
He does. I don't see Dan Padden mess up usually. I might jinx him right there. Can't lie.
Yeah.
But Feldman makes the second free throw.
If Padden
Hoshkabal
makes
over
a
to
turnover,
Bishop.
you guys know who to
Padden's
point to.
back on defense. Good contest. Stuffs him. Jones goes up, tries to get the offensive rebound, gets fouled.
Right there. That was a tough position to get a block, but Padden did it.
And he somehow got a hand in there. So Jones going to get 2 free throws.
Foul's not even going to be on Padden either. That one's going to be on Brilliant.
Yeah, it was on the offensive rebound. First one's good.
I think I hear a little kid screaming Trevor's name.
This kid is automatic, though.
Yeah.
He lets him fly.
I think one person we got to give a shout out to, Owen, is Sam Horton behind the camera.
Sam Ward behind the camera.
Kid's been doing back-to-back
Shout
games.
out.
Shout
back
out
to
Sam.
back. It's a lot of standing. Over to Padden. Padden thinks about the shot. Go over to Jabril. Jones just shoves Will Devine over to Feldman on the wing. Feldman's going to take it.
Oh.
Bang!
Ice
Love
in his
that.
veins like D'Lo. Wow.
Get the ball and gives it over to Kirk Elliott. Kirk Elliott, Jabril on him, over to Bishop. Goes baseline, finds Jones.
Jones might
That's
have
a good
takeover.
heads-up play by Bishop. Elwood thinking about what to do with it, trying to find someone to pass it to. Over to Devine. Devine gives it to Dan Padden. Dan Padden gets fouled hard.
I looked a little extra right there. Patton did his best Marcus Smart, if you ask me.
Up fake kid went overboard, and Dan pulled a little Marcus Smart.
It's all good.
Padden's going to get 2 at the line here.
At the line, it's all that matters.
Sure is. Knocked the score up to 50 in the 3rd quarter.
Well, thing to point out, that was Kirk Elliott's 3rd foul.
It sure was. You better watch out for that.
And there he goes.
Got Bishop coming in the game, so both the Bishop brothers are in. Last time both the Bishop brothers were in, they fought for an offensive rebound and ended up traveling.
You think he was trying to travel back home?
He could have been. This game is miserable for them. Both free throws are good for Dan Padden. Score is 50-33 Rams. Heaves one over to Balaki. Balaki takes it himself. Couldn't finish. Bishop with the rebound, tries to go up lefty. Jones with another offensive rebound. Jones gets stuffed by Feldman. The ball is all over the place. Will Devine's bringing it up the court. Gives it to Padden. Padden drives in behind the back. Loses the ball, but luckily gets it over to Devine. Devine throws it over to Jabril. Jabril just quickly taps it up, can't go. Bishop holds the ball.
I think Brilliant thought he was a little bit taller right there.
Over to
Tried
Hoshkapel.
that one.
Balaki, little floater. Can't get it to go. Devine with the rebound. Devine brings it up the court, playing point guard again. He can play any position. Drives in on Bishop. Bishop tries to draw a foul. Doesn't work. Jabril on the offensive rebound gets 2.
Bishop needs he needs to go to a Fisher practice when they learn how to take charges.
They do. Will Devine knows how to do it very well. Bishop finds his space, gives it over to Jones in the wing. He's open in the corner. Bishop wide open shot. Off the side of the backboard. Not the outcome he was looking for. Dan Padden brings it up the floor in the wing. Makes a good move. Hop steps in. That's going to be a charge. He did go to the Fish practice, apparently, according to the refs.
I don't know. I didn't see his feet set personally on that one, but hey, tough call right there by the official.
Jones is going to now inbound the ball. Sheehan is now checking into the game for the other Bishop brother. Jones is looking to inbound the ball. Gives it over to Sheehan. Excuse me. Just had a hiccup. Jones is slowly dribbling the ball up the court. Matt Elwood gets screened by Sheehan. Drew Fortin is now on Jones. Jones makes a good move. Couldn't get the shot to fall. Fortin with the rebound. Padden brings it up the court. Padden slows it down. Looks one way, goes the other. Bully ball's in, gets fouled. Number 3, Bishop. I love the way Padden uses his head to fake out the defenders.
Yeah.
Looks one way, they all shift, goes the other way.
You got to sell it. And, you know, Padden's a good actor.
IQ. He's got the IQ.
I heard he might be in the next school play. It's a rumor, though. So
Tucker Collins is coming in for Jabril. He might be in the next school play. I've been hearing that
Take
too.
it with a grain of salt, but I'd like to see him there personally.
It'd be nice. Peyton Pritchard is now in the game, Tucker Collins. Looking to inbound the ball. Gives it a Fortin in the paint, goes up on Sheehan, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound, ripped away by Bishop. Oh, behind the back. Whoa.
That's some 3-on-3 crime.
This kid thinks he's Uncle Drew. Collins can't keep up with him.
$1 million move, 5-cent finish.
Gets picked by Collins. Dan Padden drives in, takes it himself. Easy bucket for Dan Padden.
Padden's allergic to passing.
He is.
I don't blame
well,
him.
no. He is good at no-look passes. His no-look passes.
That's it, yeah. He's a clip farmer.
Yeah. Hoshkapel can't get it to Bishop. Collins tries to save it. And that's out of bounds. It's going to be Duxbury ball.
That's my proud OG moment right there. Tucker Collins diving for the loose ball.
Bongelati comes in the game for Dan Padden. Give it up for Dan Padden. Everyone at home, give it up for Dan Padden. That was a great shift.
Yeah. I wonder what Padden's getting yelled at right now. Probably not passing.
Maybe. But, I mean, he scored, you know. But
he did score.
Fisher's like that.
Hey, Fisher is a bigger picture type of guy.
Yeah. Bishop, hashtag Uncle Drew, dribbling at the top of the key.
I remember last season, we used to have trouble, like, getting seats on the bench. It's looking like there's a couple open ones now.
There is.
It's good to know.
We could go commentate from the bench.
We could do a sideline interview with Jake Brilliant right now.
We could. Bishop is going to inbound the ball. It was originally looking like it was going to be Marshfield's ball, but then they gave it to Duxbury. Quick trigger from Jones. Jameson Bongelati's in the game. I saw it, forgot to touch on it. Noah Feldman is bring the ball up the court. Drives in. Tries to go up at the left. It's a little too short. Good contest. Matt Elwood gets the rebound. Passing it over to Bongelati, over to Collins. Collins should have shot it. Matt Elwood from the corner. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Feldman. Good tip by Drew, and that leads to a bucket in the paint. Your lead is now 23. It's going to be a timeout, Duxbury. Do not go anywhere as you hear a word from our sponsor.
Right there. Okay. You gotta just like say it all at once. Be like, and Duxbury's gonna
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
and Biviano General Contracting.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
and Biviano General Contracting.
We are back after the timeout from Duxbury, 56-33 Rams. Tyler, what do you like about that start of the third quarter?
I mean, it was shaky at the start. A lot of back and forth, but Marshfield got into a groove, got fast break opportunities. They were getting good deflections, getting steals. Were able to score easy in transition. Now they're still playing great defense. Jones went on a little bit of a hot streak, but now they've cooled him off.
Absolutely.
So now if they keep up that type of energy, they should start to run away with this game.
Absolutely. And that was a good steal right there by Tucker Collins, getting his hand in there. A little pull-up mid-range by Bishop. Bongelotti's going to bring it up the floor. Bongelotti over to Collins. Collins takes it, makes it. Love it. Great play by Tucker Collins. Peyton Pritchard.
You saw me right there, Owen.
Bishop with the ball stolen by Tucker Collins. Tucker Collins is just, the handles on the kid.
I don't even know what just happened. Give me another
Takes
one.
it again.
Thank you.
Couldn't get it to go. Bongelotti with a good offensive rebound. Gets it over to Elwood, over to Richardson. Wide open. Little short. Collins gets the offensive rebound. Collins has the three-pointer, a steal, and an offensive rebound in one possession.
I'm going to put my hand back in my pocket.
That's going to be Marshall ball.
That one looked like it hit the string if you saw on top of the board.
It could have. It sure could have.
I could have sworn I saw some shaking, but hey, I'll take the ball back any day of the week.
We now have Cutler, Sheehan, and Baraki checking in the game for Duxbury. And we have Hessian, who is now checked into the game for Marshfield. Tucker Collins thinking about what to do with it, gives it to Richardson. Richardson passes it over to Bongelotti, gets stolen by Baraki. Collins picks him up. Baraki drives in. Jameson tries to take the charge. Doesn't work.
Shout out Bongelotti.
Hoshkable from three. Can't get it to go. Kirk Elliott gets the offensive rebound. Kirk Elliott drives in. Kicks it out to Baraki. Baraki takes it, makes it. Wide open corner three.
Oh, and you think the student section is going to get their wish? I think they want Evan Zielinski in the game.
I want Evan Zielinski in the game. Luke Richardson almost loses the handle, bobbles it around. Gives it back to Collins out at the top of the key. Collins is calling a play.
Oh.
Gives it to Hessian.
I know this play quite well.
Hessian dribbling around, waiting for someone to get open. Gives it over to Drew Fortin in the corner. Drew Fortin takes it. Air ball.
The amount of times we would run that formation last year.
Baraki gives it over to Cutler. Cutler goes up with it and gets the bucket.
Oh.
Hessian couldn't grab the ball, but Drew Fortin saves it. Hessian bobbles it again. Drew Fortin over to Hessian. Collins on the wing, over to Luke Richardson. Luke Richardson's patient. He's patient. He's not scared of Cutler guarding him.
Drew Fortin was just Marshfield Jesus right there. Just being
we have a
the
timeout by
savior of
Marshfield.
everything.
Quick timeout by Marshfield. Scores 59-38. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back after a word from our sponsor.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility.
And Biviano General Contracting.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
And Biviano General Contracting.
We are back from that Rams timeout with the score of 59-38 Rams. 54 seconds left on the clock for the third quarter. And it's been an exciting game, Tyler. It really has been.
Looks like Duxbury came out in a zone that play, and it worked.
Hessian getting his hand on the ball. Richardson trying to chop him. Kirk Elliott hits the deck. It's going to be a foul.
Oh, and I don't know if you saw this, but I'm pretty sure Kirk Elliott stepped his foot on the black line right there, and that should have been a turnover.
He could have. He definitely could have. I wouldn't put it past him.
I saw it like out of the corner of my eye because I was a little delayed getting back.
Hoskable's going to inbound the ball. Gives it back over to Kirk Elliott, to Cutler. Cutler at the top of the key, tries to drive in on Richardson. He kicks it over to Hoskable.
Oh, yeah.
And Hessian eats it.
Brody Hessian. Shout out to the kid.
Eats the hit, and that's going to be Marshfield ball. Great heads-up play by Brody Hessian.
Great play by Hessian, but you see those like Spider-Man reflexes from Tucker Collins?
I did.
The ball just fell into his hands, and he caught it. It was great.
It's meant to be. Jack Stevens is in the game late in the third quarter. That's a bad turnover right there by Jameson Bongelati.
Wow.
And that is another timeout for Marshfield.
You can see the look on Fish's face right now.
Really quick timeout.
Fish is not too pleased about that.
Do I send it? 59-40 Rams after a quick timeout by the Rams. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back as we hear a word from our sponsor.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
And Biviano General Contracting.
To get another shot up right there. Fish is now talking to Hessian about it. Your score is 59-40, Marshfield Rams. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back after you hear a word from our sponsor.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
And Biviano General Contracting.
We are back here at Robert E. Keuther Gymnasium for the start of the fourth quarter in the Rams boys varsity basketball game against the Duxbury Dragons. Through the first 3 quarters, Tyler, what have you liked and disliked from the Marshfield Rams?
I mean, said it once, I'll say it again. Defense.
Yep.
Getting in the passing lane, just getting any steal they want. I've loved that so far from Marshfield.
Yep.
Looks like Duxbury has come out in like a zone here, so I'm curious to see how Marshfield runs through this one.
Feldman up fakes, drives in, gives it to Jabril. Jabril thinking about what to do. It gets picked from behind, but it goes right to Feldman. Feldman throws it over to Dan Padden. Dan Padden gives it to Jabril. That's good ball movement right there. Jabril gets the easy bucket.
It's another possession without a Jabril assist. It's looking really good. I don't think he has one yet.
Gets the ball game back up to 21 points. Jabril has picked up Kirk Elliott at the top of the key. Gives it over to Balaki on the wing. Feldman is guarding it. Gives it over to Cutler, guarded by Jack Stevens closely. Cutler gives it back to Elliott. Elliott sends one up, goes in and out. Feldman with the rebound. He's going to push the pace and bring it up the floor. Gives it to Jack Stevens. Jack Stevens gets it over to Elwood. Elwood thinking about what to do with it. Tries to throw it over the Padden. Padden adjusts. Kicks it back out to Feldman. Feldman shoots it. Back rim. Gets it over to Balaki. Balaki tries to save it and can't. It's going to be Marshfield ball.
Not only was it a turnover, he hit his head on the little padding right there. That probably didn't feel too good.
No, probably that'll be a bruise in the morning or something like that.
Oh, and here comes Evan Zielinski.
Easy money will be checking into the
Fish
game.
picked him up like a cat and shoved him over to the
Matt
check-in
Elwood dancing
table.
in the backcourt. Getting trapped by 3 players over to Padden, over to Feldman in the paint, right to Jabril.
You were talking about Elwood dancing. Did Elwood put on the moves at prom?
He sure did.
There we go.
He sure did.
Kid was tearing up the dance floor.
Tearing up the dance floor. Elliott gets it over to Jones. Jones got that quick trigger. He's going to use it right here.
Chumps don't bite on the pump, Jabril. Come on
A little
now.
strong. Elwood's bringing up the floor with Kirk Elliott picking him up. Matt Elwood gives it over to Jabril in the corner. Jabril is calm and composed. Over to Padden. Padden drives in on Cutler. Over to Jack Stevens. Jack Stevens backs him down. They're going to call that a charge.
I wouldn't say that's a charge. I think Stevens is just a little too strong.
I think Stevens is just significantly bigger.
I think Stevens benches like 600.
Fish gave him a pat on the head and said, "You're all right, it's not your fault." That's just a size difference right there.
Looking like Feldman's getting the talking to now.
Kirk Elliott's bringing up the court with Jabril on him.
Oh,
Will
yeah.
Devine, good hands, still playing hard in the fourth quarter.
Dunk on him, Will.
Foul on the floor.
Wow.
Could have been an and one.
You can tell by Will's facial expression he's not too happy with that call.
That is highly unfortunate. Easy money has checked into the game. If we get an easy money bucket, this is going to be electric. Shoot it easy.
Nick Drosopoulos wanted the 3 right there.
He gives it to Matt Elwood. Matt Elwood drives in on Cutler, takes that mid-range and makes it. I mean, it's so beautiful. It's so pretty. I love it.
Great shot. Matt Elwood off the dribble is a top 5 player.
Balaki, I feel like, has played the entire game, cuts in with a great play. Good heads-up play.
That might have been the first pass thrown at Dan Padden that didn't end in a steal.
I can agree with you there. Matt Elwood thinking about what to do with it. Gives it to Jabril. Jabril does play wide receiver.
What? Excuse me. That is a wrong call right there. I don't mean to question the official, but the pass was tipped.
Jabril just did not care. Jabril's like, you know what, whatever. I'm done with this.
Yeah. I think he's trying to go home and have some cake.
I would too if it's my birthday.
Yeah.
Chocolate cake or vanilla cake?
Ooh. It's tough. I used to be a chocolate cake guy, but I think I'm a vanilla cake guy now.
Wow. Will Devine tries to take the charge. Jabril picks the ball up after the miss.
Good sportsmanship there from Devine.
Easy money over to
Will he get an
McCabe.
assist?
McCabe
He will not.
blows the layup. McCabe gets the rebound.
my God.
Gives it to Elwood.
What am I watching?
Elwood gives it to Easy.
Oh, shoot that. Bucket.
Easy. Just misses. McCabe gets the offensive rebound again over to Elwood. Elwood gives it to Jabril, and it's just an easy floater.
He made that look a lot easier than it probably was.
He's done that 3 times since they started doing this zone, so they've cracked something in the offense. Kirk Elliott takes it all the way and gets packed by Ryan McCabe.
McCabe
not in his
down
house.
after, too.
Not in his house.
There he is.
Tucker Collins is in the game for Jabril. Jabril's going to rest for the rest of the game, most likely.
Shout out to the birthday boy.
Shout out to the birthday boy. Jones gives it over to Cutler. Cutler to Balaki. Balaki trying to put on the handles on Ryan McCabe, but Ryan McCabe is not budging. Ryan McCabe is like, this is light work. Balaki has not passed the ball, takes a shot,
It was a
Does
very
not
long
go.
2.
Tucker Collins bringing the ball up the floor. Eyes up, gives it to Ryan McCabe. Ryan McCabe spin move.
Ryan McCabe
Gets the
called
ball
for that.
stripped from him. Jones over to Hoshkable over to Balaki. Balaki Euro step in there. That's
Right
good.
idea from Collins. Collins was ready to hit the deck.
He sure was. But that was a good Euro step right there.
Here they go.
Woo! Behind the back by Matt Elwood.
Oh, Zelensky
Elwood drives
is
in
there.
another mid-range. A little too strong.
We both saw
Balaki is
Evans
wide
Zelensky.
open there for a transition,
Oh,
and that is a hard foul by Ryan McCabe.
Gabe got excited. Thought he was going to get another invite
He
to
wanted
the
another
block
pack.
party.
Couldn't get it, though. Brody Hessian is checking in the game, and number 44, after looking at 3 roster sheets, we could not find his name. Deeply apologize.
Shout out to number 44.
Shout out
though.
number
Sure, he's a great kid.
Matt Elwood checks out of the game for Brody Hessian. We have a timeout by Duxbury. Interesting timeout right there.
Very. I'm curious as to what we're going to drop here. This is not really a scenario you call a timeout.
23-point game. A little bit confusing to me, but it is 67-44. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back after you hear a word from our sponsor.
Much better.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
and Biviano General Contracting.
We are back here after that timeout by Duxbury. A little unorthodox, but they wanted to draw something up or talk to their team. I don't know. Jones gets trapped in the corner. Kirk Elliott goes up with a post shot. 44 gets the rebound, and that is swiped by Collins. Brody Hessian now brings the ball up the court for Marshfield. Finds Will Devine wide open in the paint. They can't get it to fall. Easy gets the board and puts it back up. Evan Zielinski with the 2.
Evan Zielinski's been lifting a lot.
He's been lifting. He's been eating his Wheaties. He's been feeling good. Look at him. He's dialed in. Kirk Elliott at the top of the key over to Jones. Tucker Collins, quick trigger again. This kid brings the ball up and fires it real fast. Tucker Collins brings the ball up with Hoshkable guarding him. Baraki tries to trap him, finds Hessian.
Way to avoid the double team.
Hessian gets it over to McCabe. McCabe gives it over to Hessian. Easy is wide open, takes a floater, makes it. Easy's got 4 points.
Evan Zielinski's on a 4-0 run of his own right now.
71-44 Marshfield. Easy picks him up at half court, gets blown by. Kirk Elliott takes a mid-range shot. Can't get it to go. Ryan McCabe gets the rebound, gives it over to Tucker Collins. Tucker Collins gives the ball to Ryan McCabe, but Ryan McCabe now crosses half court. McCabe drives in, gives it to Devine. Good find. Devine blows the layup. Easy gets it back and gets it.
Oh, my God!
6 points for Easy Money.
Oh, run by himself for
Give
Evan
him minutes.
Zielinski. Wow. What a game by
Wow.
Evan Zielinski. Kid's a homer.
Hessian playing lockdown D on Balaki. Ryan McCabe, Jones drives in. Will Devine gets the block.
I don't think his left foot was set right there. That's why they drew the block.
Devine wanted that.
Good effort by the
He
kid.
wanted that real bad. It was what, third of the day? Second charge?
I don't know.
I don't
A
know.
lot.
I can't even keep track.
Multiple.
Multiple, definitely. Jones is going to have 2 shots at the line. First one does not go. A little strong. We have Andrew Youngworth, Jack Stevens, Cam Ryan checking in for Will Devine,
and
Easy
Zielinski's
Money,
going to hit the bench.
and Collins. We need Andrew Youngworth to hit a shot.
I think we might have just saw one of the
Shoot it.
most impactful games in Marshfield history, Owen. The Evan Zielinski game.
It's awesome.
And not only did he come in and score 6 points off the bench.
It hit the ref. The ball hit the ref.
Yeah, ref, you interfered.
We now have Arts in. We have Ward in. And we have Barr in. And we also have,
But
we have a
that's
whole new
Falls.
lineup, and Falls in for Duxbury. 44 drives in on Cam Ryan and gets nothing. Cam
Good
Ryan
defense.
rejected that. Ryan McCabe taking his time backcourt. Blows by, drives in over to Andrew Youngworth. Andrew couldn't get it to go. Gets the offensive board, hits
Look
the
at the
deck.
hustle. Oh, that one hurt, seeing the layup go up.
We're all rooting for you, Andrew.
We're all rooting for you, Andrew Youngworth. Keep going, kid.
Keep trucking.
Great intern here at Marshall Community Media, too, Andrew Youngworth.
Great all-around guy.
Yep.
Barr dribbles the ball up the court with Hession guarding him. Over to Falls. Falls gives the ball to Arts. Arts tries to get it back to Falls. Andrew
Look at Youngworth.
Andrew jumps
Oh,
on the
wow.
ball. Gets it taken away by Falls. That's a travel. That's a travel.
Can't roll over with the ball.
You cannot do that. You can't do that.
Now here
Marshall ball.
comes Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi in the game for Hession. Hession's coming out after a solid game. Bon Gelati has the ball in the backcourt. Barr guarding him. Cam Ryan sets a screen. Over to Ryan McCabe. Ryan McCabe gives it to Cam Ryan. It's off the key.
I'm lurking the three-point line right now if I'm Andrew Youngworth.
I am too. Bon Gelati gets it in.
Gonna try and get his. Gets his.
Nice little floater / midi. I don't even know what to call that, but it worked out.
Got him with the fakes. Did his little fadeaway.
Screen set by Falls. Barr trying to find someone. Gives it to number 44. 44 takes a three. Air ball.
Oof. Unfortunate.
That's going to be Marshfield ball.
Yeah.
The clock is winding down there. We have about
All right,
a minute 17.
Want to make a handshake bet for this possession? Got an Andrew Youngworth 3.
I'm thinking about it. This possession?
This possession right here.
I'm glad I didn't take that bet because Ryan McCabe just took it himself and scored.
Well, I was going to bet on the 3.
Oh, okay. I had that mixed up.
So I'm glad you didn't take the bet.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't take the bet. Or you're glad I didn't take the bet. Yeah, you would owe me some money there, man.
I just said handshake bet. I didn't say any money. It's bragging rights, pure bragging rights.
Right. That's no fun.
Yeah.
Barr drives in. Arts over to 44 at the top of the key. Jack Stevens guarding him. Ryan McCabe tries to get a steal. Ward drives in. Can't get past Jack Stevens. 44 drives in on Ryan McCabe. Gets an easy layup. Bon Gelati brings the ball up the court. Off the shoe of Barr. 44 picks it up. That is all ball, but he calls a foul. And that is going to be 44 getting sent to the line. 2 free throws for number 44. 26 seconds left on the clock.
Yo, can you hear that in the background, Owen? I think the fat lady's starting to warm up.
Oh, yeah, she's getting her vocals ready.
She's
definitely
ready to
getting
go.
her vocals ready. Cam Ryan with the rebound there. Ryan McCabe's bringing the ball up the court. Probably going to hold it.
Yeah.
And that is going to be a big win for the Marshfield Rams, keeping their undefeated streak going.
There we go.
Dominant win.
That is 6.
That is 6. Yet to lose. Fish is clapping it up. The team's clapping it up. Let the clock run out and that fat lady's singing.
There we go.
There you heard it from Will Nicholson. Yelling it to the public, 77-46. Tyler, how did you feel about that game?
I mean, it was dominance. It's what we expected coming into the night. Duxbury put up a good fight for some of it, but in the end, one dog was just barking louder than the other one.
Absolutely, I love that. And that's what we're going to end it off on. This was our coverage at MCM of the boys basketball game versus Duxbury, 77-46. Thank you for listening, and have a great night.
Yep, shout out to Sam on the camera.
Shout out to Sam on the camera.